I'm the Proxy, and I'll be leading you today. What can I get for you? A phone? Some internet? Or a credit card? Gacha is my vice. Designs are real nice. Animations you must buy. They're lit, you can't deny. Whoever you want, whoever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Characters that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your polygones away. That's my desire. You know Harmony's gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn. I know, they look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but they're gonna take a lot of pulls, don't get arrogant. Watch out, hit that 0.6. Forget about going to biddy, nobody in a blink. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. Think about something here, things will go south. Wanna push your luck, then okay, gay. Wanna burn to ash, think twice before you play. I'll make you spend your polygones away. That's my desire. You know Harmony's gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn. Good evening and welcome. I'm the Proxy, and I'll be leading you today. What can I get for you? A phone? Some internet? Or a credit card? Gacha is my vice. Designs are real nice. Animations you must buy. They're lit, you can't deny. Whoever you want, whoever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Characters that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your polygones away. That's my desire. You know Harmony's gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn. I know, they look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but they're gonna take a lot of pulls, don't get arrogant. Watch out, hit that 0.6. Forget about going to biddy, nobody in a blink. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. Think about something here, things will go south. Wanna push your luck, then okay, gay. Wanna burn to ash, think twice before you play. I'll make you spend your polygones away. That's my desire. You know Harmony's gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 hold, hold.
Oh shit.
Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn.
Not scuffed at all. What the heck? What is this? What is this thing on my screen? What is this? Why is there black text? Help! Oh, there we go. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. How are you guys doing? What's up, Scarecrow, Hamburger, Blocky, Tawan, Rhythm, Dragon Pop, not scuffed, she says. Guys, I've never been scuffed in my entire life, actually. But yeah, guys, I was planning on starting a bit earlier compared to first or so else. Wait, what was I saying? Dude, I'm losing my mind. Sorry, I'm trying to find the server that I'm supposed to be in. Give me a second. There we go. 3 times in a day. Guys, I literally feel like I have been live the entire day. You know how I said I was gonna go edit while taking a break? I did not edit. I did not do such a thing. I just went and then I ate some food and then I played like an ARAM with some friends and then I'm back. So yeah, I'm back. Lovely to see you guys. Long time no see, for real. So how's it going? I was planning on starting a bit earlier every stream. Oh yeah, it's true. Listen, I can't help it, okay? I'm sorry. This is just how I am. I was born like this. What can I say? I have delayed tendencies. How's the WUS 2.0 or 2.2 story in the gacha open world genre? It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I need to go cut down my VOD and post it as a video. But I'll do that after the podcast. So yeah, how's it going? What's up, y'all? Yeah, I'm live again for the Proxy Podcast. You guys know what it is. It's a Zenless Zone Zero based podcast. I mean, we don't always talk about Zenless Zone Zero. Today, I think we're going to be talking about some other stuff. We're going to talk about Zenless and some other stuff too. So I am really excited. I'm hyped. It's with Zed Kodla, Jisho, yeah, of course, and Azriel. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a good time. This is my first time talking to Kodla, so I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a blast. But yeah. Just chillin'. How are you all, guys? How are you all doing in the past 3 hours where I was gone? Trigger character demo react? We actually reacted to it earlier. I'm gonna try to post the trigger character react after the podcast. I'll post the triggered character react, and then I will finish editing down the VODs, and then after that I'll post Cantarella pulls, and then I'll post the story, and yeah. Yeah. We got lots of stuff. I have seen it though. I did watch it this morning. It's just like somewhere in the VODs from this morning. It's somewhere in the 9 hours that I was live earlier. So if you guys wanted to go look for it, you can or you can wait for the video, which I will post later. So do not worry. Zekala was saying she's very tired because it's so early. Oh my god, that was me this morning. I literally woke up for the Star Rail live stream at 7 a.m. and I have been awake since. It is currently 7:30 p.m. and I am live again. Wow. Honestly though, I'm having a great time, okay? I'm having a lovely time. It's been so lit. But yeah, I posted the Star Rail 3.2 commentary thing earlier, and so far it doesn't really have that many views, but we'll see what people think once some eyes get on it, I guess. So we'll find out. Also, Scarecrow, thank you so much for the YouTube membership. Thank you, welcome in. I super appreciate the support. What's up? How it going? Canonically on desk all day, literally. But yeah, Sensol, I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to take a look at the Cantarella Pulls video just now, so I'll take a look at that after stream as well. But thank you so much, Scarecrow. I super appreciate the support. Big heart. But yeah, really, you're not live enough? Honestly, yeah. I shouldn't have even gone off those 3 hours, just now, so... But yeah, I do want to sleep more, I want to stream more often. I do also want to sleep more often. I mean, they go hand in hand, because I want to stream more, but in order for me to stream more, I need to sleep more properly, so I'm less tired. So I'm working on it, okay? I am working on it. My sleep schedule, I know I cannot fix it immediately, but I'm slowly chipping away, okay? I'm slowly chipping away at it, and it is getting it is getting a little bit more pushed back to normal, okay? I will say the past probably before this past week when I started when I got COVID, I was going to sleep really ass o'clock in the morning, like 6 a.m. Okay, 6, 7 a.m. sometimes. So now I've pushed it back to 4 a.m. Okay, that is a marked improvement. So now I need to push it further back to 2 a.m. and then even further back to around like 1 a.m. midnight, okay? I mean, I can't do it midnight because sometimes I do have to record and post reacts because they are posting those now at midnight for me EST, but listen, it's fine. It's fine. I'm slowly getting there, okay? Yes, 4 a.m. my sleep schedule is degenerate as hell. Wait, are you gonna react to the Trigger demo though, or is it in the works? It's in the works, it's in the works. I did react to it earlier already on stream if you wanted to go like scrub through the VOD, but I will be posting it as a video after the podcast, so you can keep an eye out for that if you wanted to check out my reaction, because I really liked it. It was super cute. But yeah. How you guys doing? 4 a.m. dedication. I'm just cooked, okay? That's all I can say. I'm just cooked. I am just overall cooketh. But yeah, I'm currently just waiting for people to join the VC. But yeah. Trigger's demo did something in me. Producers knew the assignment. Yeah, Trigger's demo literally triggered my heart, okay? My heart palpitations from how adorable it was. I expected to go into Trigger's demo gooning, and then in fact I came out with a really wholesome, warm-hearted happiness. We had 2 streams in one day. Yeah, and the stream earlier was 9 hours. Guys, listen. I'm making up for my COVID-less start of the week, okay? Or sorry, no, my COVID full streamless start of the week is how I should word that. But yeah, what's up with Hoyo lately? Zooming in on mouths? I mean, it wasn't just Hoyo. It was Wua zooming in on mouths, and then Hoyo also zoomed in on mouths. And I mean, Hoyo did also zoom in on mouths before too, so it's just mouths all around, I guess. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Scarecrow, thank you so much for the gifted membership as well. What the heck? I super appreciate it. Really big heart. I always appreciate the support very much, so thank you. There was gooning too. Wait, why am I defending the allegations? Hey guys, in Zenless, it's always goon time, okay? With ZZZ, I expect to either goon or cry. Heartfelt and adorable is a nice rarity. Exactly, same. It's either you goon super hard or you're bawling on the floor because trauma. No, but the thing is, they do lighthearted stuff too. You remember Zuyuan's trailer before? There was gooning, but it was also pretty wholesome, you know? The way she just has a normal life with her family and parents, and she was just calling them when she was off shift. It's so funny, because if you look at all the Zenless characters, you have every character that has this really tragic backstory, and then you have Zuyuan, who's just working her 9 to 5 with a very average life. Hey, and she looks great while doing it, okay? But yeah. Anyways, okay, it looks like Josh is in the VC, so I'm gonna join that VC super quick, so we can chill with him. I think he's still talking to chat, but I will join the VC anyway. So let me get in there. Let me get in there. Yeah. Hello. Oh my god. I have to remember to turn you back up. Oh, what? Oh, I see. I was just getting into this call with you. Yes. You know, we were being very normal and not sus on stream, because that is what we do. Hey, she looks great while doing it, okay? She's living her best life. Her trauma-free best life. But yeah, how's it going, Josh? Happy partnerversary again! Of course, of course. How's it going? What were you up to earlier? I'm sorry, I couldn't pop in. I was... Oh! Oh! Ooh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw so. Oh my god, my chat sent me the clip that you did with the Boot Hills VA. It was so good. Yeah. It was lit as hell. Holy shit. Okay, wait. How do I pop this out again? Oh yeah, true. I forgot to turn that back up. Just rebuild. Oh, true. Oh my! I've literally been talking to myself and forgot to unmute my Discord. Oh my god, this always happens.
Okay. Can I get a sound check?
I was gonna say, I think we just all did the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Yeah. Age, can we get sound check?
Hello. What's up?
Can I get you a little bit higher, please, if that's possible?
Oh, you want me to
Could
turn
go
my
for-
mic up?
Yes.
Oh,
on the settings.
I'm maxed out already, though. I'm pretty sure I put
You're
my.
maxed out. All right, let me just max you out then.
Yes.
Like, I had you like 150. I'm gonna go like.
Oh, sorry about that.
Right.
No, it's because my mic is usually a bit lower for stream because of.
No, that's fair.
Because I yell. But is that okay? Is it sufficient?
Chat, are we good?
I
Are we
can
good
enunciate
for-
more.
Yeah. And then, as I think I had you at the regular setting from last time, so I think we should be good there.
Yeah, hopefully I really don't change my actual mic volume. So
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
we're good, we're
my
good.
chat. Let me know. I think,
Yeah.
we should all be.
My
down.
chat as
Actually,
well.
Josh,
Hello,
please.
everybody. Hello.
Is everyone a sufficient
Age.
volume? Here, let me pause the music since I don't usually have that going.
Oh, Age is too quiet.
I am sorry.
Yeah, because I had H super quiet. But
I am sorry.
There we go.
Here.
There we go.
If
You are
I
loud
if I speak like this, is this good?
now. Yeah,
we're
that's good.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
will
turn
just
my
make
own
sure to
self
project
down
into the mic
for
when I
chat.
speak.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm knocking on Age right now. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Az,
I
I'm knocking
accepted.
on You.
Say hi, chat.
Cool.
Say
Hold
hello.
up,
Oh wait, we have to do the
hold
share
up.
chat.
Oh.
Hold up.
Yeah, turn that on for us.
Huh?
Hold on, I gotta disable my camera because I accidentally tried to do my camera on Discord and now I'm pink and green all over the place.
Yo,
No, you're all good. Let
Guys,
me
the
know when you're
sh-
ready. I'll send you the knock.
the share chat is not
You
working.
can send it to me.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
Wait, Josh, are you able to start the shared chat? Because I'm clicking on my end and nothing pops up. Like it's
Okay.
empty.
Start share chat. Hopefully
Okay,
that works.
there we go.
Yeah? Okay, swag.
Yes. Thank you.
Everybody say hi to each other. It's been 24 hours.
Wow, I know, right?
Yes,
It's been so
hello.
long.
Crazy.
I've literally been I've been streaming more than I have been not streaming the past 24 hours.
You were up.
That's
You were up for
crazy.
Yeah, because we had the stream last night,
is
right? So I was streaming before
Yeah.
the Repo collab, and then I was streaming the Repo collab, and then I went off, and then I had to wake up at 7 a.m. for the Star Rail special program, and then after the Star Rail
I
special
forgot
program,
That was this morning.
yeah. So then after the
yeah.
Star Rail special program, I yapped for 2 hours, and then after that, I played the 2.2 story,
Yeah,
which took another like 4 hours. So I was live for
Classic.
9 hours earlier. And then I took a break for 3, and then now I'm here again. My chat's probably sick of me. Sick of seeing my face and hearing this scuffed ass voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry if I'm like really
Uh,
talkative. I drank coffee, so that's why.
I'm currently drinking coffee, so I might catch up to that.
Yeah, I'm drinking coffee and I'm sleep deprived, so
A great combo.
it's the dream combo.
Kala's getting some Wawa, so
Some
we'll
Wawa?
be here in a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
but everybody say hi to each other in chat. Yes, yes.
Hello, chat. How's it going?
Hello, I forgot I was muted.
Okay, wait, let me...
I'm gonna go ahead and try to turn my camera on.
And let
if
me
I
do
can
the
it
virtual
correctly.
cam.
No, I did it wrong again.
Wait, how did
Okay,
I...
okay, this is gonna be so scuffed.
Oh my gosh, whoa, what happened to your cam ass? Wait, let me... Chat. Oh, you're back to normal, okay.
I need to fix the...
Oh wait,
see-
should I do it through the streaming thing? So share my screen rather than...
Yeah, you can, yes.
Because apparently the
Why
quality's
is
better,
this
right?
quality so ass?
Yes, the quality is better.
Okay, so
when
let me
you do it
try
through the share
that.
screen.
Capture devices.
How do you do that again?
You go to
that's
share
why.
Yeah,
screen and then
instead of cam,
virtual
instead of
cam.
Devices, Elgato virtual cam.
Yeah, and then you have to watch all the streams.
Mhm.
Okay, hello Elgato. Hello
Oh, it
Carla.
doesn't
Hello, hi guys.
What's
Sorry,
up?
I'm
What's
just,
up?
like, learning
Welcome
what you
in.
guys are doing as well.
Oh, we are just being very
Alright.
scuffed. And
Okay, I'm gonna also share.
okay,
Wait, try to turn on camera.
think like that. There we go.
Wait, do we do the output type as source?
I did it.
Or,
Yeah, I did it as like the one that's the tab on the very right.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. So share screen and there's like 3 top tabs.
Oh, not that part. I'm talking about on the actual virtual camera, like on the output type. Are you doing scene or source?
Oh.
Scene.
Oh yeah, scene.
Okay,
Okay,
right.
let me.
Why is this?
Okay, wait, I need to do this so I'm not just staring at
Is it
myself.
on my screen? It's like super...
No, I'm too big on the screen. Shit.
Oh no, it's okay. There you go.
How do I?
Oh, you guys are sharing your screen instead.
Wait, I want to.
Yeah, because the quality turns out to be a little bit better because we have Nitro.
Wait, how do I?
Okay, but how are you guys sharing your screen? But it's
How do
like
I?
your webcam.
Oh yeah. So do you have OBS?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Have you ever used the virtual cam
How do
feature?
I?
Oh wait, I think at one point.
Guys,
Okay.
how do I
can walk you through
show
it
the
easily.
other people?
Oh, wait, I think I know what to do. Okay.
I
pause,
can't
let me
see
this
everyone
out.
else. It's just me. Oh my god, there it is. Okay, and then I watch everyone's stream.
Wait, there's a button. Just start virtual camera.
I couldn't,
Yep. It just
I couldn't
choose
figure it
whichever
out.
scene. So just like make a scene of just legit your
It's okay,
camera
guys.
only, and then
I figured it out.
just
I got it.
pop that sucker
I got it. We're good.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me do that.
We're Gucci.
See.
Scuff KK? No such thing.
There we go.
I am a professional, of course. Of course.
OBS virtual camera.
All right. Oh wait, true. I should mute everyone's. There. Very nice.
I'm doing it right.
You're all good. Okay, let me also...
Oh. Oh wait, COD Labs is still loading for me. Is it for you guys as well?
Hold on. I'm trying to see.
pop that.
What? Oh, I have to do this.
There we go. The new Discord update did not make this easy.
I know. Yo, have you
About
been?
that?
Wait, no, we literally have. But you know when you call someone in a group call that's not a server, and then it shows up, because you know how before at the top it would show like everyone's icon in the call, right? And then you have the regular buttons.
Yeah.
Now it sticks the icons in like the top left corner above the UI. It's so scuffed.
See, here's what I'm confused about. How do you still have your camera at 1080p? Both Ages and mine are at 720. But I have
no.
this setting.
Oh, yours is 1440, 60 FPS.
Yeah,
on
yours
mine.
is 40, 40, 60
Oh,
for
is
me.
that what it's saying?
Mine's
Yeah.
720.
Oh, really?
I'm
Oh,
720,
it's
30
720 for
FPS.
Age and me.
No,
but yours
Josh is 1080,
1080,
60 FPS for me.
I guess, okay, they're lying to us.
As long as it's working. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
look
yeah,
60
yeah.
FPS to me, but maybe it is.
Okay.
I don't know why mine's not working. I already turned on the virtual camera.
And then did you choose the share your screen as the virtual OBS camera?
That's why it looks
Share
so shitty.
screen as the OBS, the capture device, right? OBS
Billy,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you so much for the
And then-
follow. Welcome in. Or sorry,
Yes.
Bilal. Thank you. Welcome in. How's it going?
OBS virtual camera.
Whoa.
That was a little- that
Well,
was a
I can't do
little
that, so I have to do this.
Let me know if that helps a little bit.
Oh my goodness, how are you guys doing it so well? Oh my god.
No, I mean this is our 6th podcast, so don't worry.
Don't worry, the first
to
few
do it again.
times, it was so scuffed.
But on your OBS, your camera's showing up perfectly fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we set the OBS virtual cam to a scene of just our camera, and then I think from there it is
Oh,
just the
just your
shared-
camera.
Yeah. So the scene of that camera,
Okay.
you should be able to set it as
Alright, just that
scene.
camera.
yeah. So output type is scene, and then whichever scene that you set as just that camera window to share.
Okay, and then when you share your screen, we select capture device, right?
It should be capture device, correct, guys? Here, hold
Or
on,
is
let me-
it like-
let me check? They're
Or is it
Close enough, but thank you for the warm welcome. I'm so sorry. Is it Bilal?
Because there's an
Or
application
Bilal?
screen and capture device.
Is that how you pronounce it?
application screen and capture. Capture device,
Mm-hmm.
and then it should be your OBS virtual camera.
Half the
Okay,
podcast
yes,
is tech
okay.
support.
It's true though. It is.
Okay, I'm trying right now.
Oh,
Do we have it? It's loading
Oh.
for me. We're so close.
Where is it? Oh my
If
god.
anything, it's okay to directly turn on your camera. I think that should be fine too, but just the quality dips a little bit, or it tends to.
Oh
sometimes.
no. Okay, let me try that first.
Yeah, you can try that. We have it on. It seems like it's turning on. I think maybe we might have.
Can you see whether my cam works?
Yeah.
I think I have to deactivate the one on OBS first.
yeah, it's confusing. I still don't really know how the virtual cam works. I'll be so real. Like we set it up the
Depends
first time.
on like where your
Yeah.
camera specifically, like because
Is
certain
inputting?
applications will take priority.
Hmm.
So. Okay.
Cam works. Like, you guys
Okay.
can-
Oh!
Oh!
Yay!
Hello, oh my goodness.
Okay.
There we
I think
go.
I'm just gonna share the Discord. Like, I'm just gonna pop out Discord. I'm gonna share it on
Yeah,
OBS.
that's perfect. Yeah, and then like do the show non-participants, and then turn on the eye for each of us, just to make sure that we're all popped up for your screen.
Okay.
'cause- yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then overlay.
Tech supports a tradition, of course.
Like I need to close my door. Hold up.
Is that your running animation?
Yes. Yeah, like this is my wise.
Nice.
I saw people doing the bell one. They were like,
Yeah, the bell one is goes crazy. Yeah.
yeah.
That's a great bell.
Okay.
That's a fantastic bell, actually.
Very
Good
impressive.
stuff.
Okay,
That's some high
very-
skill.
Haha.
All right, cool.
Okay, how do you guys
Oh,
like?
let me.
Okay, wait. I need to. How do you guys do like an overlay where everyone has the same exact size of the screen except because right now it's just me.
Oh, so you have to. Are you like looking at our cams?
Yeah, but you guys are like small.
Okay,
on the
so
bottom, right, bottom and small.
Yeah.
yeah, on the
Yeah.
bottom, the dot, there's more options, and then you uncheck the box that says show non-video participants. And then
Show
it'll only show like the
non-video
ones that you're looking at that have video.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There we
Oh my God.
go.
I
Gotcha.
got it. I got it.
I helped.
Let's go, Age. Amazing. The character development is insane.
Let's go.
Okay, this is perfect. Okay. Alright, I'm ready from my end. All looks good. Also, there's this one sound. Are you guys hearing it as well? There's like,
Is that buzzing sound? I think it's from me, Loki. Hold on.
Oh, is it?
Oh, so because we're streaming, there's some times that it'll do that. If you just right-click on everyone's like thing and put their stream volume to 0, then that should go away.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's probably mine. Last time it was mine,
wait,
right?
hold up. My,
I think last
my
time it was
God.
yours.
Headset
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
no,
I don't know why
right.
it does that.
Okay.
Hello?
I mean, I did it for everyone. I don't know whose one is it, but like, yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's probably
Yeah,
mine.
I think it was low-key was me. Hold up.
Oh, really? Last time it was me, so I don't know.
The
The buzzing, the buzzing.
Right. Yeah, the buzzing. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Is everybody settled in?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello gamers. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Proxy Podcast. Give it up, everybody. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Amazing.
We got here 6 episodes.
That's crazy.
I thought we would have imploded by
Episode
2 or
2.
3. Maybe.
We're still going strong.
Anyways, my name is Josh. I'm the host of yours truly, the Proxy Podcast. Let's introduce our other co-host, starting with the person up top of me, Age.
Oh, hello, I'm Age. Lovely to meet you guys. Oh, and then, right, introductions. Sorry,
Yeah.
6th episode, still
Yeah.
scuffed. But yeah, hi, I'm Age, Agekk on most social media platforms. I am a gacha gamer, story reactor to Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999, and I post covers sometimes and sing on YouTube as well. It's lovely to meet you all. How's it going?
Yo.
I like how at this point it's probably easier for you to say to which gacha game you don't play. List so many.
Hey, there's only 4, okay? I'm being.
Yeah. And then our guest. Would you
No.
like to
We'll
introduce
start with you.
yourself?
No. We got you.
Guest last?
The
my
guest for
goodness.
last.
I can't believe it. Yes, my name is
I'm
Azro
fine.
Vanity. I stream Zenless, mostly lore, but literally everything about Zenless. There's very little of that game that I do not stream. And then soon, variety. I've said that every single podcast, and technically I haven't done it, but we did.
No,
stream
we
Repo
have.
Hey,
last
we did
night.
variety.
Wait,
Yeah, we did
yeah.
do Repo. But yes, the variety is coming. I actually, at the start of next month, I think I'm gonna do a challenge of trying to stream every single day, for like
Ooh.
a month or longer. We'll see how that
Ooh.
goes because I want to try to lock in.
That's
But yeah, I
cool.
stream on YouTube and Twitch. You can find me there.
Mhm.
And now to introduce our very special guest, coming all the way thousands of miles away, actually. Let us welcome in Zikala. Welcome to
Hello.
the Proxy Podcast.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me to the Proxy Podcast. I'm so excited to be here. I'm Zikala. I'm from Malaysia. So it's actually really early. It's like 8 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
But all good. I'm super excited to speak with you guys. I've seen all of your content already. And I am a fellow content creator. I do gacha, basically the same thing as you guys, like gacha videos. I stream predominantly Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero as well, Genshin a little bit if I have time, Water Rift and a bit if I have time as well. But mostly Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail. Earlier on I streamed on Twitch and then I switched on to YouTube. So very rarely I will be streaming on Twitch, but most of the time I'll be on YouTube. And yeah, very excited to be here. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
for
you for joining. I've
coming.
been wanting to talk to you for so long. We've interacted
Yeah.
through messages, but I don't think we've ever been in a VC before.
I told my chat that the last time I went on a podcast was the podcast that I went on with MG and Nor, and you were there too. Actually, I think you were the tech support.
Was I the tech support?
I think so.
Maybe I was. I was
I
tech
don't
support for a
remember.
couple, but yes, I do. I
think
did
so.
watch the episode. I know I watched the episode with you.
I'm not entirely sure. There was someone that was tech support. Maybe it was someone else. I thought it was you, but yeah, that was the last time I went on a podcast.
It
so
happens. That was a good
it's been a
podcast,
pretty
though.
long time. Yeah, it's been a long time. So yeah, thank you for reaching out and inviting me on. Yay.
Glad to
We
have
have
you
a lot
here.
to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. And talking about it a while ago, because you said, hey, shout out to Nor. Shout out to Nor. We had a podcast. Was that an HI3 podcast or?
Oh yeah. It was a Honkai Impact podcast. I don't remember what we talked about, but we just
You
kind
definitely
of
talked about Durandal a lot. I think.
Yeah. It was a lot of
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
I think it was Durandal's
Durandal-
birthday, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was. It was like early in the year. So we spoke about like the new patch update. We spoke about Rita as well, I think. Yeah, we kind of like went on off a tangent, but it was a fun podcast. Yeah. We just kind of vibed, yapped, went off the topic, but it went on very smoothly. So
Sounds familiar.
You mentioned HI3 is your first game, right?
yes. Yeah, that's my first it's not really my first game that I like gacha game that I played from Hoyo was it was actually Genshin Impact. And then after that then after that like so after Mondstadt we went to Liyue and then Zhongli would give you some clues about the next nation, right? Inazuma. So then he spoke about the Archon being like Raiden Mei. And then everyone's like, oh my god, that's from Honkai Impact. And then me being from Genshin Impact, I was like, who is this girl? Like, why is she causing such havoc around the community regarding like Raiden Mei? So then I went on to check how she looked like. And okay, I was like, damn, Raiden Mei looks like this from Honkai Impact.
That's
Like, all right,
crazy.
I better go check it out. So then I checked out the game and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's play the game. And then after that, I went on Twitch. I think that was like COVID time, December 2020. So I realized like there was pretty little like female streamers. And I was like, you know what? It's COVID. I just graduated. I have a lot of time on my hands. Let me just try out Twitch streaming. And yeah, here I am. I guess. Yes.
Amazing. Let's go. Well, thank you for trying it out. It definitely worked. That's crazy. I thought you had started HI3 like way before that. I did not expect you to have played Genshin first and then went to HI3.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think I kind of like I stumbled upon Honkai Impact a little bit before Genshin Impact. You know, like sometimes you go on like comic cons and then you just see like a Honkai Impact pop up. I think normally what I think when I see this game is like, oh my god, it's like waifu game, and I'm like, I didn't really have that much expectation, but I'm thankful that I tried it out. So yeah, I always had the impression like, oh, you know, waifu game.
And then now
Yeah,
you're a
but then
waifu
the lore kind
enjoyer.
of hit.
The Lord does hit.
I'm like, yo, what the chapter 9 hit? And I was like, oh shit. Okay, but wait, by the way, like, I think I know that Ezreal plays Honkai Impact. H and Josh, do you guys play Honkai Impact?
No, I don't. But I know like a little bit of the
All good,
lore
all good.
because I was looking up
I just
some
didn't
of
want to
the.
accidentally spoil.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Age, you haven't played any?
No, but honestly, if you guys, I know like a little bit of lore, particularly some of the lore pertaining to the Flame Chasers, and then because of Amphorius from Star Rail. So I know like a little bit here and there, but you guys, if you guys want to talk about it, don't worry about me. Even if you say spoilers, I'll probably forget it by the time I end up ever playing it. So
Okay.
Yeah, that memory loss also does me like anytime I get spoiled on something, I could be like, I'll just wait 2 weeks and I'll completely forget.
Forget about it. Out of
So,
context as well.
yeah, exactly.
Yes. For me, I've only played a little bit, and again, when you mentioned Nor, I actually met Nor through another acquaintance, and it wasn't only until about like that was 2 years ago, and then about a year and a half ago, Nor was like, okay, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna play chapters 8, 9, and 10.
Not only those chapters.
No, I obviously I had to do the other chapters first, but then
Oh, okay.
yeah, they wanted me to or they wanted me to stream 8, 9, and 10. Just because those are that's the more impactful
meat
chapters.
of
I won't
the
spoil, I won't say
story.
too much. That's where I feel like a lot of HI3 fans really kind of say their love for HI3 really began because I think the first few chapters kind of set up that particular point in which the whole story kind of evolves from. So, hey, I mean,
So what do you think? You continue.
Never to talk about it. Don't stop at my account.
Okay. For those of you who are not acquainted with HI3, you get to meet a bunch of officers
Girls.
and students
Valkyries.
and such, Valkyries and such. From it's Shixel, correct? Is that how you pronounce
Yeah.
it? Shixel? Right. So you go through a bunch of missions, and you figure out the history of the Hershers and what they are. You learn about certain cores, certain powers, power dynamics between certain factions that want to get a hold of said power.
Ooh.
And then you get to this very, very climactic moment where definitely a lot of Hoyoverse enjoyers understand the lore around Murata Himeko or the Himekos across the Hoyoverse. And this is a moment where she makes a very decisive choice. Yeah. And also has a killer soundtrack too.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I've heard
my
some
goodness.
I've heard some of the music. That shit
Yeah.
slaps.
It's like Anchor is so good. Yeah, exactly. It slaps. It really, really slaps. Yeah, exactly. So Honkai Impacted before I started Honkai Impacted, I read the manga and all that, and the visual novels as well. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of locked in already. Let's try the game. Chapter 1, okay, pretty happy-go-lucky. Chapter 2, okay, and then Chapter 3 is okay, someone dies. I'm like, oh. I mean, I
throw
won't
you
say
in the
who
deep
dies,
end.
but
Yeah.
someone dies in chapter 3 and I'm like, wait, that's kind of fast. And this person just got introduced, and this person has quite a big stake. And then I'm like, oh, whoa, that's quite intense. And then chapter 4 is pretty chill. Chapter 5 starts ramping up. 6, 7, 8. And then exactly what you say, Josh. So 8, 9 is really where it solidifies the stake in Honkai Impacted. And you just know that okay, this story, they are serious about it. Because the animated shots, we have animated shots, and then the OST hits, and then I think that's where I know that okay, I'm really locked in. I was already locked in from chapter 1, but chapter 9 just gave me such a perspective on how the story I trust the storytelling so much, and I just know that I'm in for the ride. Yeah, until now, I guess. Yep. I'm just waiting for the next patch for the next chapter update.
Yeah, that chapter really is the lock-in moment of HI3.
Yeah, it is.
You hopped on the train and haven't been off since.
Yes, exactly. I haven't been off since.
But I wanted to ask, because we're on the conversation of HI3, do we have a particular either moment or character that we really resonate with in HI3? And this is a question for the two HI3 enjoyers, not the tourists over here.
All good. All good.
I can name 3 characters.
I mean, I can go
think.
first.
Yeah, you go first.
I think, with my 8 a.m. brain, there's a lot of moments that made me really, really resonate with all the not all, but most of the characters in Honkai Impact. One of them definitely is Kiana's growth, and that was during chapter 25. So we started off with a really playful, happy-go-lucky, kind of childish Kiana Kasana, which is I would say she's the main character, one of the main characters for sure. She has a very strong role in Honkai Impact. So we started off with this very chill girl that has been through a lot of despair, a lot of pain throughout her Valkyrie life. she has one goal. She just like wants at the start she wants to be the number 1 top Valkyrie in Shixao. And then there's so many things that happen, like a lot of like her loved one passed, and she found out about like her true self, and what happened to the people that passed. Indirectly, she caused one of them, which made her almost want to kill herself, which was like, whoa. When one of the, I think chapter like 10 or something, chapter 11, she went through like a tragedy, traumatic moment where she almost like wanted to shoot herself, and I was like, whoa. Wait, I gotta check again. Honkai Impact is a rated what game?
Yeah.
The story got dark.
Really, the story got really dark. Yes, I remember I was playing that chapter on my bed. At that moment, I haven't started streaming yet, and I literally had to like stop for a while. I'm like, whoa, I was not expecting this.
That one shot, I know exactly what shot you're talking about.
Yeah, that one shot, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I already knew that they were very serious, but like Hoyo was serious. MiHoYo is serious about Honkai Impact, but during that time, I was like, okay, so they are not shy to discuss like deep topics like this. So I'm just giving you guys a preface of like why the growth in chapter 25 was so important, because like chapter 25, she accepted the hardships in her life, and then she used it to grow further, and you know, she comes into terms with the passing, the grief, and seeing her grow so much, like becoming such a mature person, saving lives. Basically, like she reached the pinnacle of what could be a Valkyrie, and seeing so many people standing beside her, supporting her as well. Like it's very real. For I know that like, oh, her shots, okay, in real life there's no like superpower and all that, but there's one element in Honkai Impact that is so like humanifying, like it's so human, is that like they show the vulnerabilities of the main protagonist. It's not like, oh, she just aura farms the entire time. She has vulnerabilities. Yeah.
She has very human moments.
24/7 Sang Jin-woo. I'm just kidding. I like solo leveling. It's just that like yeah, Honkai Kiana Kaslana, I think that's why whenever like Kiana is mentioned, even like, you know, Honkai Star, if there's like a potential like, oh, finality, oh my god, Kiana, everyone has such soft spot for Kiana, because she's such a dear character in everyone's heart. She started off, you know, not perfect, imperfect, but she has this line where I think like resonates with a lot of people as well. I will end this imperfect world the way that I want to. And wow, even saying that makes me emotional.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, Kiana's growth, I think, really impacted my life. It makes me like, you know, if there's any hardships, you will be fine. You just have to, you know, be positive and stay strong, and you'll be fine. So yeah, I don't want to yap too much, but Kiana's role in Honkai Impact definitely resonates a lot with me. There are other moments as well for other characters like Mei, Durandal, for sure. Those are my two top characters in Honkai Impact.
You can see behind.
You can see behind.
As they should be as well, yes.
Yeah, they're like my anchors. But yeah, Kiana, I would say, I think everyone can relate to. Every Honkai Impacted player can relate to. Is what makes us like she made the story so real and like very realistic. Yeah, and also up to this day, Everlasting Flames is one of the animated shots from Honkai Impact. Like I think you guys have heard Everlasting Flames, Shattered Samsara. Final Lesson is a very popular one that everyone speaks about. Yeah, Final Lesson. And yeah, Everlasting Flames is like my top one animated shot. It always makes me feel emotional seeing how much Kiana has grown from just like a, oh my god, it's like, I think there's one line in chapter happy-go-lucky, super happy-go-lucky. Literally, like the lines that she say in chapter 1 is so, you just know like, oh my god, this girl is very chill. She has a best friend called Raiden Mei, and at one point in chapter 1, she's like, oh my god, it's been 100,000 seconds that I haven't been with you, Mei, and that you just know that she's just like very chill girl. And then chapter 25, she's like, okay, I'm gonna save all of you guys. Like, whoa. Very, very different maturity levels, which is like watching your daughter grow up. Really, I think that's like
Yeah.
the perfect metaphor to call it. Yeah, exactly. So I'm done. Yeah.
Well, surprise, surprise. My answer is literally not any different at all. I was going to directly mention again, I didn't remember if it was chapter 10 or chapter 11, but the moment when Kiana is going through just like straight if you looked up the definition of depression, it literally just said Kiana. And so that's like that shot that you mentioned where yes, she did become suicidal during those chapters. And when I did see that moment like come on screen, that shot, it was the same thing where I'm like, wow, like this isn't just some, like, this is a mobile game, but we're covering like such insane deep topics. And that was also like, it's such a small thing, but the fact that that's one of the few chapters where like if you failed, there was a special cutscene in that mission where you like actually lost.
Oh, really?
Like the story was like actually just like over at that point, technically.
Oh wow.
And so like seeing that, because I would think I was pretty trash at the game. I think I did actually fail. Or actually no, because it wasn't really skill based. It was you had to manage the meter, and I didn't manage it correctly.
Yeah.
And I failed, and I got that thing, and I was like, what do you mean? But yeah, like you said, with Kiana's just entire character arc of really being able to see, it is like watching your daughter grow up, going through her happy-go-lucky phase, experiencing reality, and then learning how to cope with reality. And especially knowing not just Kiana's character arc, but how she interacts with Mei and May's past, and how she helped Mei through those kind of situations and then had to go through it herself. And while she was going through it, was also pushing Mei like away. Like she tried to take it all alone, which was very I don't want to say hypocritical, but hypocritical of the way that she was trying to help Mei during her moments. But that also just makes it very, like you said, realistic. They do feel like real characters, and these character arcs didn't happen within months. Like these were not written super fast. You had to, it was throughout years that you got to see these characters develop, and it was just really sick. That's one of Honkai Impact 3's like biggest strengths, as opposed to the other Hoyo games, is how deep the actual character interactions go. And that's one of the reasons why I like Zenless so much, is because they are actually fleshing out characters a lot more than, let's say, like Genshin Impact,
Anby S rank.
But Anby S rank, Billy S rank coming soon. But so HI3 goated. I am behind. I have not. I did the first chapter of part 2. And then I haven't been able to play since then. But I have seen some screenshots that make me really want to get back into it.
It's your time. No worries about it.
Yeah.
So someone in my chat is like, the meter basically meant how much her share of the void had control over her, and you will have lost if you couldn't manage Kiana's void drifter meter. You would have gotten a cutscene where it's like you died, and then like, oh, you're done.
Yeah.
Because Kiana's the main character.
Game over.
Yeah, you literally like lose control, and then it just tells you in text. It's like, the world's gone. It's gone. It's over. It's done.
You failed.
Yeah, it was pretty like, oh wow, like what you say, like, oh, like as a gacha game, I didn't have I think because after Genshin Impact, I kind of hopped on to Honkai Impact, and then because I was like waiting for Genshin Impact's update, so that like while waiting for Inazuma, like the next patch, waiting post Liyue completion, I went to Honkai Impact, and because like Liyue and Mondstadt was nice, but I haven't gotten like the real the depth of how the story can be from a Hoyoverse game. So then when I got it from Honkai Impact, I was like, whoa, this is intense storytelling here. Yeah. I'm not scared. We're not scaring y'all.
Oh no, not at all.
Please play it.
Yeah.
There's
so
Yes, it's so good. There's a bunch of happy moments as well. Yeah,
Of course.
the
There is,
events.
there is.
It's always like the story sometimes can be like very intense, and then when you play the side events, it's like super fun. We are going through like a restaurant city moment or something.
Oh, that reminds me
Yeah.
of, because I haven't played it, but I have seen some content. And then I remember seeing on Twitter, people were saying how I think some of the male characters in Honkai Third, they have like these really serious stories. They're like really powerful and stuff. And then they had that like the idol like dancing, singing collab thing. So they have these really goofy kind of
yes.
side alter
Yes, they have a lot
events
of
that get to
Yeah, there are
showcase
some
these
pretty
really
goofy
fun
events.
sides. No, but yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, obviously I haven't played Honkai Thirds myself, but I can totally relate in terms of liking these types of stories, because even though it's set in a super fantastical world that isn't, based in reality, of course, Valkyries, things like these, they don't exist in our reality for the most part in the way that they do there. But at the same time, I love it so much when stories kind of delve into just the human emotion, right? Clearly, the way that you guys are describing Kiana's arc, you get to see this person develop through these hardships. And even though we don't have the same hardships that she has, we can still definitely relate and apply the hardships that she has to our everyday lives. These feelings of insecurity, of loss, of longing, and it can just really resonate with people. So I really do love it when stories get darker. And I do wish that a lot more gacha games would head in that direction, in the sense of being willing to address these dark topics, which is why I actually really like some of the new Zenless story, because it does kind of delve into these harsher realities and really is not willing to, they're willing to basically go and into these dark parts of humanity and just show us just how troublesome it can be, or just how harsh it is, because not everything is sunshine and rainbows, and not everything can be glossed over and kind of packaged in this nice little box. You do have to deal with these really, really rough parts of life too. So yeah, I mean,
Like,
you
there's
guys,
no like pure. There's no like bad or good. There's like always a gray area.
exactly.
Like, that you always have to like think about it in a more like realistic manner. It's not like pure. Okay, this is good. This is bad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really
If you don't have
quickly,
the bad
because
days, you don't know what the good days are.
no, that's it, 100%. No, but Age segueing a little bit into Zenless Zone Zero.
I got you.
Are we? Yeah. Kala, are we caught up with the ZZZ stories and stuff?
Yes, I've just completed the 1. Okay, is it 1.7? 1.6, right?
1.6.
Yeah, it's 1.6. I
Yeah.
just completed 1.6 story a few weeks ago. It's now at this point it's kind of rusty in my head, but I still grasp what happened. I just finished Wuthering Waves. I saw Age finishing Wuthering Waves new story
Uh-huh.
earlier today. So my brain is more to like, I think it's just the frequency. What's that? Familiarity? Not
Oh,
familiarity.
the recency
Frequency
bias.
Recency bias,
Yeah.
yeah. But yes, I've completed it. But I may need you guys' help, like in some of the
few
lore.
reminders
Maybe I
here and there?
forgot. But when you mention like hardships and then like, oh, that's why like Zenless Zone Zero, there were some topics in my head already popping up regarding those like hardships, especially in Anby story.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking about Anby's story specifically and how
Yes.
dark they went with it.
Do you have any standout points? Was the next question from that story? Because funny enough, talking about the lore bits that you were like a little bit shaky with, we had a whole lore podcast in episode 5 that I was like, yeah,
I think we
I was like a little
Ashikai,
student in the
right?
back,
I
was like, eh.
Yeah. I think I saw that because I was like looking at all of your like proxy podcasts, and then I saw like there was one that you did a few weeks ago, and you guys already spoke about 1.6. So I was like, wait, oh my goodness, are they gonna talk about it again? Because I'm like, okay, like, so I was wondering whether that topic is off already, So I'm like, hey, I mean, I do want to talk about it. So yeah.
Oh, no worries. We just
What's
went
your
like
favorite part?
really, really deep into the lore of not just 1.6,
Yeah.
but like the overall Zenless lore in that
like the whole
podcast.
world building. We may have gone a little over the top with it, but yeah.
No, so yeah, we can definitely talk about like
could-
more of 1.6 focused things today. So no worries about that.
What was the question again, Josh?
Your impressions and what was your like favorite standout part?
Okay. I mean, Anby's story was great. But I was taken aback by the organ trafficking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, not in a oh my god, in a like whoa, that's like the same feeling as what I got when I came across chapter 10X, the one where like Kiana was suicidal, and I was like, whoa, okay, Hoyo was like gets you where you have this broad vision of Zenless Zone Zero. Like a lot of people say it's like Gunner game. Until now, I don't really know what's Gunner, but like happy go lucky. Like oh my god, look at Bernice. Like her music video and all that. Like super happy. But sometimes like we overshare. No, what's that? We overlook how like Zenless Zone Zero is actually set in like a post-apocalyptic world, and everyone, I feel like a lot of the characters have gone through some form of traumatic experience, and one of them being in Anby's story. Twiggy was her name, one of Anby's clones, and like the different experiences that they had, Anby being able, I mean Anby didn't have like such amazing experience as well, but like post when Nicole found her treasure, she has begun to enjoy her life more. Like she found her love for burgers and all that, and then Twiggy coming in, literally telling her, "Wow, that's amazing." Sadly, I didn't have that life. I got my organs taken out from me. I didn't even have anesthesia, so I could feel the pain, and I was like, "Wow, Zenless! Not only did you like slap us with the organ trafficking, but you also make us like feel really, really bad. Like the heart-wrenching moment when she's like, you could feel it, and then like and the voice acting. Oh my goodness, was so good.
Was spectacular.
It was so immersive. Yeah, it was spectacular.
Yes. Yeah.
So, that part, I mean, I can't say like I resonate with it, right? I mean, I didn't have the experience out there, like but I have watched movies that spoke about organ trafficking, and it's a really real thing, especially in Southeast Asia. There are some countries that really have a lot of like notorious gangs like doing this kind of stuff. So having that being exposed and like spoken about in a gacha game really speaks to how gacha game story has developed today. And it ended off sad as well. Like it ended off it's a closure, for Twiggy. And sometimes I am embracing the fact that like they don't have to always have like a super happy ending where like this person gets an arc, a redemption arc, like they go through happiness in life again, but they just like kind of end off like this is reality. Sometimes they don't get a chance in life anymore. So then that's basically why I enjoyed Anby's story so much. It's not my favorite for sure. Like maybe it's top 2, maybe it's number 2, because up until now Harumasa still like takes the cake.
Harumasa's was so good.
So good. I love Harumasa's story.
So good. Yeah. So towards the end, like we were ranking. We're like, oh my god, it's so good. It's like 9 out of 10. But my chat was asking me, oh, but is it number 1? And I'm like, number 1 in terms of story, like companion story, it would still have to be Harumasa. But Anby's story, was really good. I'm thankful that I did that before 1.6 story, because I don't know why they didn't like in the dev stream. They don't have to like really explicitly mention it, but like if the devs have mentioned slightly, like just in their special program, like proxies, it would be great if you start Anby story before 1.6, but there was no heads up. Yeah, I could only get it from Twitter where people were saying like, oh, I think I saw your tweet. You're like, hey guys.
Oh yeah.
Is it...
Perfect.
I saw it. Yeah, perfect. Because like I actually already scheduled 1.6 story, and then after we play Anby story, and then I saw that, and then like I saw. Yeah, and then like people were saying, oh yeah, you should definitely play Anby story first. And then when I played 1.6, I was like, damn, I'm so glad I played Anby story first.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad chat told me, because on the day that I was gonna play 1.6, every single time a new update comes out, I always do main story first, and then I do the agent story after. And so on the day, like I started a new thing where I don't stream the story like when it drops. I do it the day after.
Me as well.
Which I'm glad I did, because anyway, I was at work and I had scheduled that night to do the main story, and then everyone was like, "Yo, you need to do Anby's agent story first," and I was like, "No, I already scheduled the main story for tonight, and I didn't want to wait any longer, because the longer I wait, the higher chance of me getting spoiled.
Mm,
And so
yeah,
I
feel
asked
that.
my boss, I was like, let me leave, please. Like, can I leave early? And he let me leave early. So I went home instead of at 5:30, I went home at 12, got
there we go.
lunch, and then came home and started streaming at like 1 p.m. Finished Anby's agent story, worked out, took a shower, and then streamed again for the entire 1.6 main story. So we did all of it in one night.
I
And
think
yeah,
I saw
was
that.
Some
winning.
I saw your
dedication.
schedule stream, and after that, like
Yeah.
that was like then suddenly, oh, you are streaming earlier. I'm like, oh, okay, he's streaming the Anby story already. But yeah, exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like
and then once
I
did
always
the main
stream.
story, I knew that I was glad that I
Yes.
did it.
I always stream main story first, and then only like even for 1.5, I streamed the main story first, and then only Harumasa. So this
Mhm,
time I'm just
yeah.
like, okay, let me just do that as well.
Yeah.
But wow, like thankfully, because when I played 1.6, there were so many like times where they're just and then like the organ trafficking, and I'm like, wow, I can just imagine if I played that first, I'll be like, what the organ? What now?
What do you mean
Yeah,
organ
and to
trafficking?
be
Where did this come
fair,
from?
Like, they did have the internet posts that you could read before you go into the story, but there's two things that are bad about that. One is who reads those, like in the normal player base, right? Like,
yeah.
chat. Do you actually who actively in chat goes and reads the new internet posts before you do the story? Probably not that many. And then two, like that if you did read the internet post, it would give you a little bit of like, oh, there's some Oregon stuff happening soon, or happening now. But if you didn't do the Anby agent one, like you're missing out on so much context. Like
Yeah.
knowing what they're talking about and not just, oh, organs, when those things come up, then it's like, I don't know, it just hits harder.
It's just
And
also
you can,
interconnected.
like, tie things together better. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when Anby like faced like that guy. I don't remember his name, but he was like the that dude that was who Twiggy was being funded by. That
Mm,
one like
Hartman.
Yeah.
Hartman. Yeah, exactly, Hartman. So like knowing the gravity of the situation for Anby, if I didn't play Anby's story, I would just be like, oh, okay, Anby probably doesn't really know Hartman and stuff. But knowing that, like, okay, so like, hey, Anby, like, you know how much it means to her, because then like you got the context from Andy's story regarding Twiggy, and then what happened in the lab and all that.
Mhm.
So then, yeah, exactly. It just gives you much more context.
It goes from
So
Anby.
yeah, that was definitely.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say really quickly. It goes from Anby just fighting an NPC versus Anby squaring up because she has beef with this NPC.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is exactly how it feels. Yeah, it's like, Anby, go, go slap that dude, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
get his
Instead of, like,
ass.
just
Get him!
get his damn ass. Clap him. Instead of just, yeah, okay, Anby, go. Yeah. Like, go get the NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was.
I will say the like not just Anby's thing, because they did have other moments in this story that was also like deeper tone. One thing that I am actually surprised by, I heard a lot of people say that like I don't know if this is how it is or not, but with like regulations in terms of storytelling on like companies being corrupt, it doesn't really happen too much on like the CN side, but Zenless portrays it so well, and it's like literally the main thing. Like
Mhm.
there's so many corporations and companies that are just unbelievably corrupt in this world, and they went hard on it. On this patch with what was her name? I can't remember her name, but the one where you go in, Vivian saw the vision of her, and you go into the hollow, and then you find out that she,
Oh,
lady.
yeah.
Yeah,
she,
the
mom. Girl.
she had the plan with the life insurance.
Mhm.
Which, like, we
yeah.
were talking about how realistic HI3 storytelling is. That
Yeah.
shit happens. Like, that shit that happens IRL. People will do
Yes.
insurance stuff like that so that their family, Sienna, so that their family can, like, actually thrive. But that's such a sad situation, and they slap you with it.
Mhm.
There, it is out of the blue. Like, you're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna find her ring. And I didn't even
Yes.
realize it at first, but when you walk back up and she's just on the ground,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
on
what
the
happened
ground.
to
I was
you?
like-
And then when I interacted, and they were like, oh, she's dead. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I was like,
Yeah.
what happened?
Your ring,
Well,
man.
I
Your
at it
ring.
because I thought she got Yamcha'd by like an ethereal.
Yeah,
so I was
same.
like,
At first, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, I was
to
like, oh
talk.
my
And
god,
when you
that's
realize-
crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. So yeah, there's the Anby situation. There's that as well. There was another. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like the ballet twins. Also, like the full story behind the ballet twins is also just like really sad.
Mhm.
And it's so funny when it's compared to the surface level of everyone's like idea of the game on like Twitter or any other social
It's
media.
like, oh my
It
god,
is
everyone's just
Gooner
gooning.
game.
There's
I
no
know, and
depth
then,
to
like,
it. It's just
anytime-
gooning.
Oh, not just the ballet twins. The one that I was thinking of was Horan de Winter and his wife.
Oh,
Oh
yes,
my
yes,
God.
yes.
Oh,
That story
hit.
was
Yeah,
also
that
crazy
was
because it was again another like corporation caused this thing to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like they'd have no remorse, but it affects actual people. You can see it.
And that's so
like,
real.
Not just the
Mhm.
person that they were after, but the people they love, his wife. Like,
Mhm.
and then now she has her own like idea that she wants to go do. So anyway, yeah, Zenless, great job.
Yeah, so I just wish that was like the viral thing of how people think of like
Yeah.
Zenless. They're like, oh my god, Zenless story, like it's so real instead of just Gunner game.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people aren't willing to look past the surface when it comes to Zenless because they're so against this idea of, oh my god, they give so much fan service. That means that because they have to give fan service, they have no substance to anything else in the game itself. Because that's why they need that's how they get the fans, right? They have to keep giving us this like these really attractive character models. But
Yeah.
I think anyone who plays Zenless who is like into story, obviously some people just aren't into story, which is totally fair, you know. I think they're missing out, but you know, that's just how it is. I know a lot of people who don't really enjoy story as much, but for the people who do and are willing to give it a chance, everyone just agrees that the characters are so well written. They always give them depth, you know, some a bit more than others, of course. That's just how it goes. You know, there's so many different characters, but what I really like is the way how they're really nonchalant about kind of bringing up these dark topics. Cause like you said, I mean, in 1.5, you know, with the whole Year Round the Winter thing, obviously they kind of solved it in a pretty like cheesy manner, you know, the power of singing and magic or like, you know, everyone kind of happiness. But at the same time, I think usually when guys, let's sing together, we'll stop it.
Oh, happiness! As the whole thing is dropping.
Yeah.
You have like Evelyn and Ashra, you're like, oh, you know, I see the purest melody in your eyes, in your heart. And you're like,
It was so
dropping.
Yeah.
cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
It's so power of happiness. Yes.
Yeah. It was like really happy at the
I
moment.
interrupted.
Oh, no worries. But I also just appreciate how they don't always give these characters who have been so affected by this thing, like you said, a happy ending. You know, Twiggy didn't get a happy ending. Even Anby, in my opinion, in the story, didn't really get a fully happy ending either, because Anby kind of accepted that Soldier 11, she was going to lose her memories. So then they didn't get that like reconciliation in the way that you would normally assume, because Soldier 11 still kind of hates her because she doesn't remember anything that happened, right? But then to Anby, she's like, yeah, it's probably better this way. But it's not satisfying. But that's, you know, that's sometimes how reality is. And with Lady de Winter too, right? You know, she did all these things and we understand why she kind of got to this point of insanity. But at the same time, you know, she just goes to jail. You know, she has to pay for her crimes because she committed those crimes. It's not like everyone gets a picture perfect ending. We don't get to have just all sunshine and rainbows, even if you do bad things. You know, consequences for your actions are going to happen regardless of how or the reasons why you do those actions, right? So I think that they do a really good job of addressing these types of things when it comes to the characters that they bring up in the stories. And they don't do it in a way that's like, you know, a lot of the times that cheesy. Obviously, there's some moments here and there that are pretty comedic and cheesy for the most part to give us a bit of like, you know, happiness. But it's just like the nonchalantness in which they will bring up these ideas and these topics when it pertains to characters in the storylines that really resonates and feels just so grounded in reality, because that's life. Life sucks sometimes and there's nothing you can really do to fix it, right?
I will say with the Soldier 11 kind of forgetting her memories thing,
Mhm.
that I think would have hit harder if they explained or wrote how her memory thing worked better. Because they said the way that they explained it was like, it's going to be one reset and it's happening now. And then it happened. and then she saw the footage and then had saw everything, and then
They just never really
out of
like
the
addressed
blue,
it.
it was just, it's like the next couple days after the reset, they lose their memories too, and it's like,
Okay.
okay, like I get what they were going for, but they could have done it in a little bit of a different way, where like it actually like hit where I knew it was gonna be that way. But yeah, I do agree that like it's. I'm glad that they don't think that everyone needs to have like a happy ending.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, as what you say, Ish, sometimes life just sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just how it is. So you can relate when you see characters, even if you're not gonna go crazy in the same sense as some of the characters, but you can sympathize with why their life turned out the way it did and how not everyone gets a happy ending. And in a way, that can also give you strength, because then when you're having hardships and tough times, you can realize that, life is going to be tough. So you just really gotta power through it. And because happiness won't always be handed to you on a platter.
Yeah.
That's why I'm really liking the little bit of Trigger's story that we've gotten so far, especially with like the demo that we got last night.
It was so cute.
I went crazy over that demo. It's so cute. Trigger's such a sweetie pie. But
so
you know her past is traumatic, but she like still goes out of her way to make sure that not just the kid, right? Like the interactions that we saw her have in Anby's agent story, everyone is like close and loves Trigger, and she treats everyone like with the same respect. And she just tries to make everyone happy.
Soldier 11 to go like gacha. What was that, like blinding box date? And
Yeah.
She did a whole date
food.
thing.
She did a whole date for her. I was like,
I know,
wow,
it was
so
so
her empathy and like the love that she has. The demo just solidified. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely pulling for her.
Yep.
Yep.
And probably what's funny is she said she learned that from us, like from Faithin, how to do the date. And knowing that apparently the agent mission is the flashback to when we first met her, we're probably gonna play through us taking her on a date at some point.
I'm so excited.
I remember when that happened, they're like, yeah, I learned it from you. And I was like, wait, what?
Yep.
And then like, oh, it's a teaser to her Trigger story. And like, yo, I can't wait. So very excited.
I do want to see their like first interaction. Also, chat said on my YouTube side, isn't like Juyuan the only one without a traumatic past? And I will say that is technically true. And I like the fact that they don't think everyone has to have a traumatic past.
Yeah.
To be fair, she did get lost in a hollow as a kid, and she didn't have to get saved.
Exactly.
So there was that. But besides that, her parents are still alive. She lives at home. Like she's got some
friends. She's got
besties.
support.
She got Miyabi. Yeah, like she's the least traumatized out of the cast.
But I would say like that's right. Like Zuyuan, she does like have the least traumatic past. But I just want to say as well, she got lost in the hollow and then got saved by apparently a bringer, isn't it? I think that's why like she looked up to bringer so much. And then but her story, her background, like as the sugar cube floats, the EP that she had, where she's like, working hard in naps, and then she just got like a message notification from her parents like, are you gonna come home? That she is, despite her being like the least traumatic, she's like the most relatable, at least to me. Is like especially I think this hit a lot. I saw on Bilibili like the CN site, because Asian like the Asian family, normally we don't really express love so much versus like Western. And how like in this moment in time, like she there's a hesitancy from her side whether she's like, I'm busy, I have work. And I think not just like for Asian families, like I think this happens for a lot of families as well, where like as you grow older, you have more things in life to handle, not just work, your friends. I think there's a chart where like you spend most of your time with your family earlier in your life, but like when you hit like 25-ish, you then like it gets lower, and then you spend more time in work instead and all that. So then like Zuyuan, after that, like reminiscing about the past, then makes time for her family, and like, you know what, I'm gonna cook your favorite food. And then the music is just like, it's so nostalgic. I feel like Zuyuan, like she's one of my favorite characters in Zenless Zone Zero. I'm glad like they portrayed her in that kind of manner. Like she doesn't have like the super most traumatic experience, but her story is like there is this like pretty normal girl out there that is like so relatable. Like
She
you
still
can
has
resonate with her
struggles.
so much.
Yeah.
She still has struggles, exactly, and her struggles are so real. Like it's like I'm doing really well in apps. I'm so busy. I don't have time for my family. Don't have time to go back to Europe. Like there is this one thing that like I think Lunar New Year advertisements. It's always like, are you coming back home for a reunion dinner? And then it's like, I'm sorry, I'm busy at work. Like this kind of stuff. And she's like, I'm busy with naps. I have work to do. And then the family is just like, oh, okay. So that being portrayed in Zenless Zone Zero, I really enjoyed that so much. I think that's like my favorite EP. But yeah, sorry, you mentioned Tsuye, and I was like, I gotta hear a bit about my favorite.
Yeah, go off.
My girl, Tsuyen. Yeah. So that was such a beautiful moment, I feel like, especially since Tsuyen was one of the first characters other than Ellen. Ellen, right? Yeah. That popped up. So I think I was very surprised at how Zenless Zone Zero like took their time with the characters, and yeah, so happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ellen too has a.
If I may,
Ellen is
go ahead,
also
go ahead,
very
finish
like
that.
I don't think Ellen is like super traumatic as well, right?
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like I don't know
that's
too
fair.
much about Ellen because they haven't really given us too much about her backstory, but it seems like she's for the most part just a pretty normal girl working this side job because she's really powerful, and so she's just kind of chilling most of the time. We see her, she's just hanging out with her friends, she's just being a high schooler.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have, we have the traumatic characters, the characters who have been through PTSD and they've been through the gauntlet, and then you have some characters that are just living in the world, doing their own thing. So it's nice
All
to
the high
have the
schoolers
variety.
playing Zenless Zone Zero. Like, oh my god, oh my god, Ellen. So relatable. Just going to school.
yeah, like she has that secret like life, kind of like it reminded me of like
Hannah
Danny
Montana.
Phantom, like My Life as a Teenage Robot, like those classic cartoons, at least the classic ones that I used to watch, 100%.
Yeah, and Seth too.
Yeah.
Seth's just doing his job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seth
He's
is
just a good boy.
The goodest boy. Yeah. So despite these characters, I'm happy there is a good balance between characters that they don't have to have it's sometimes it feels almost performative if like every character has like a very insane past. I love how like they took the advantage of like just normal, like a normal relatable real character, and then they expanded it and they executed the storytelling so good. I think Zenless Zone Zero has one of the best storytelling in like gacha, in all gacha games, I feel. With the comic strips, with the EPs, with the demos, and then their trailers. It's so well done. They can make like the most Tsuyuan's story it's like very mundane. It's like really kind of like everyone goes through it, but they execute it with such a love and passion. Like you can almost feel like they really care about telling a great story. So
Yeah.
and then there's Jane Doe. That's what my chat was saying.
And then there's Jane Doe.
Who doesn't love Jane
You
Doe?
you gotta create characters for specific target audiences, So
I guess
Hey,
PubSec has
she's
a lot of
relatable too,
the
though.
PubSec. Most of the
Yeah.
characters are just kind of chilling, just doing
Yeah,
their 9 to 5.
Oh, that is true. As opposed
you're
to
right.
Section 6, which
yeah,
is literally
it's
their
trauma
opposition,
central.
which is the most traumatized view. Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, Naps is just
That's really
chilling.
funny. No wonder they don't like each other.
But if I may pivot away from some of the sad stories, let's pivot over to a happy story that has a good ending. Kadla, would you be able to tell us about the story of you meeting Da Wei?
Oh
Because
yeah.
that lore goes crazy.
Well,
That lore, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because I know that this was in the topic agenda as well. And it was last year. It's still fresh in my mind. Basically, not to yap too much. It started off with Honkai Impact 3's part 1 story ending, and we were going into part 2. So it's not like a whole different game. It's just like part 1, Kiana's story has kind of like closed off. Like we have gotten closure in Kiana's story, and then we expand further in part 2 with a new cast. And to promote and to celebrate this new part 2, there was also like a synchronization of the global anniversary, like a global, because we have
Okay.
like Southeast Asia, we have JP server, we also have NA server, EU server, and all these servers have different anniversaries, and so that makes it a little bit like isolated. Like the China side of things, China's anniversary and also global's anniversary is still different, but then they want to synchronize everything, so that happened around the same time as part 2. So it was like last year January. I got like this invitation where basically it was like out of the blue, like, hey, you wanna come? Do you wanna be on our promotional dev video for part 2? And I was like, yes. I mean,
Hell yeah!
hell yeah, hell yeah. Thank you. Let me be on. So the community manager, reached out to me, and then they mentioned like, oh, by the way, we have to fly you to Shanghai, and I'm like, whoa, fly me to Shanghai. This is getting kind of real here. So I was, it still feels like it's surreal to me, like a very unreal experience. So then I accepted it. They flew me over to Shanghai. There was like an agenda every day, except for the days that like it's totally free for me to do whatever I want. So there was a day where the community manager that was in charge of me was gonna take me to the office. So then I went to MiHoYo's office. It was really nice. Couldn't really take too much pictures. There's like privacy, confidentiality things going on. But there was one time I think I saw something. Like I walked through someone's desk and I saw like, I think a potential upcoming character, and I was like, I looked there, I was like, what's that?
Oh my god, the
No way.
sneak peek.
No way. And then I was like, okay, I need to forget. But I did forget anyway. So when the character did come out, I was like, oh my god. Only then I realized, wait, I think that was the character that I saw. So then, yeah, everyone there was so fun. They had cats around the area. They had like this one area where it's just for their cats to stay. And then they're free to
That's
roam around.
amazing.
My heart.
It's so cute. They're like, let me show you our cat, our resident office cat. I was like, oh my god. They always show it in the dev preview videos where sometimes like they'll interview a developer, and then like the developer just like, hi, my name is something, and then there's like a cat at the back. And I was like, oh my god, that's the cat. So, but that's not the time where I met Dawei. I met Dawei only the next day, I think the next day after I went to the office. Because he was the host for the part 2 celebration video. So basically, I was there. I was invited, not only just me, but there were also like different content creators, hosts that were invited from different regions. So I represented Southeast Asia. There was global also, and there's Taiwan. There's also Japan. There's Korea. So I think there's 5. Yeah, there was 5 regions that they covered to invite. It is basically like also a representation of like synchronization of the anniversary. So not just me, 5 of us, and Dawei, and also the developers that were there to speak about what part 2 can bring. And so I was very nervous, very nervous because I didn't know how to. I didn't want to come off across like too like intense, like, oh my god, Dawei, like, can I take a picture? Like, oh, thank you so much for making all these games. But we did. I think all of us, like all 5 of us, were really excited to meet Dawei, but we didn't. We wanted to respect his boundaries. So we kind of just sat there and did our thing. But he was the one that came up to us, and he was like, "Oh my goodness, y'all want to take a picture?"
Hey.
That's so cute.
That's so sweet.
That's really cute.
So sweet. He really is like. I'm sure you guys are like very familiar with how he gives off this passionate vibe when he speaks in the developer streams. Genshin. Did he? I don't think he popped up for Zenless actually. I don't remember. But
He
yes,
I think
yes.
he did.
Oh,
Once or
on
twice.
2 streams, the launch one and then the 1.4 one, which is like a
Ah,
soft
okay.
relaunch.
Oh, you remember which
technically.
ones too?
oh, that's right. Yes, he did. So in a lot of these videos, he comes off across like you just feel the passionate aura, like he exudes through the screen. You know this guy is really happy and like he loves what he creates. So that is exactly how it felt when I met him as well. Like he's super friendly, very very open, and literally it's like, you know, he always comes up and say, "Hi, it's your old friend Dao Wei." Like, "Hi, 我是你的老朋友大伟哥." And it really feels like that when you meet him, because like when you speak to him, it's so nonchalant. He's the founder of MiHoYo, but you don't really get that feeling of like that dominant authoritative feeling. You get a feeling of just like, yeah, your old friend, you're just hanging out chilling. I think there was particularly one point of time where I really felt like he was so chill, because all of us were kind of, I think the producer of that anniversary stream, the part 2 anniversary stream, was really professional and they wanted to make things perfect. So a lot of times like where there were like mini mistakes, and that's great. I don't mean this in a bad way. Like when there were mini mistakes, we did a reshoot and everyone was chill about it. But it's just like we were kind of running overtime. I think like 1 hour, 2 hours ish. So a lot of us are getting tired, kind of tired. We started at 6 a.m. It went on all the way until like 9 p.m.
Whoa.
There were breaks, of course.
Damn.
Yeah. There were breaks.
That's crazy.
Because we had to shoot a lot of like different scenes. So then at one point, like Dao Wei is like, you know what? Because it's the ending speech already, and then everything's done, but like we did some retakes. And then he looked around, he's like, you know what, guys, don't worry about it. Just chill, relax. His English is great, by the way. Like he spoke in English. Relax, everyone. Like at this point, everyone, all the viewers has already gotten what they want, which is the redemption codes. And no one kind of it's like they're just here for the codes, so they kind of don't care already what's going on. So we can just do whatever. We can make mistakes. Don't worry, guys. Then I was
That's
like,
funny.
the thing is, that is so nice of him to say. I was beside him, because like the seating structure was that I think I was supposed to sit beside someone else, and then they kind of like switched it over for me to, and I ended up sitting next to him. So I was really just like, it felt like I was, oh my goodness, this overwhelming aura of positivity and passion. He's the creator of the games that I love.
Aura.
Not the aura. So when he said that, like he's like looking around, looking at me and stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, all good. Then we laughed. So that was really great. I did prepare like a local souvenir gift for him. So I didn't want to come across too like, oh my god, I'm your fan, please take this. But I did first tell the community manager if I could do that, because Dao Wei does have an assistant. And she was like, yeah, sure, just go ahead. Like he always receives gifts, it's fine. But just like maybe like you have to play by ear. You when he's busy, like don't just like go up to him and stuff. Like only when he's free. Then I was like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. So then after we took a picture, I did tell him like, oh, I have a gift ready. I've prepared a gift for you. Is it okay if I give it to you? And he's like, yes, thank you so much. I was like, yeah, it's from Malaysia. Then I gave it to him and he was like, oh, that's so nice, thank you. And then like it's nothing too big, you know, but like, you know, he's so appreciative over it, and I'm just like, I hope you never die. Please never
really
die.
does seem like such a sweet guy. So it's cool to hear that it's the same off camera as well.
Yes, he is like so sweet. And there was one part where it's only him. Like he does the introduction. He has his own speech. So we were all at the back, just sitting down, kind of watching him do his thing. And wow, when I tell you he can log in really quick, he can just like log in and do his thing. He really is so professional when he needs to be. At one point, there was like the guy that was in charge of the camera was like, okay, action. And then he's like, hi, I'm Dao Wei, blah, 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 part two. And then they're like, okay, done. And they're like, perfect. But then the producer's like, oh my God, we didn't like, the mic is like at the back area. And then I remember at the back, I was like, oh my God, but that's the perfect shot. That's like the perfect take already. Then because like, in my experience, sometimes when you take a great scene already, the next few scenes is like I don't know, it just like kind of diminishes.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't do as well as the first one.
Yeah.
But then his second one did better than his first one. Oh my God, I don't know how this man does it. I don't know.
He was just warming
He's
up.
like-
Locked in while already locking in.
It was already locked in, warming up as well. The first thing was his warm up. Exactly. So then and he was so chill about it. He's like, oh, okay, no problem. Let's just take one more. And I was like, man, like this is why I think we get such great games, because the developers are all being guided by this shining light. Like when you have someone in the upper management team, kind of like, I wouldn't say being the herald, but like making sure that the essence of when you're making a game, your audience is the players, and you really have to like be a player yourself and love, like, love the games that you play. And he is the personification of that. The personification of like MiHoYo's, I think it's Tech Otaku Save the World.
Yeah.
And he has always like had this motto in his heart. You can feel it even when you just meet him for like one day. And yeah, Tao has just been such a great person. I only met him for a very short time, actually, like maybe 1 to 2 hours of me actually interacting with him. But yeah, then he got really busy after that, so he had to leave early. And that's about it, honestly. Me meeting with Tao. That's how it all happened.
Gotcha.
I also met some of the other developers that I normally see in Honkai Impacted's dev streams and preview videos, which was really nice. I remember there was one like called Fantran. He is in charge of Durando's visual novel. A lot of the stories are actually written by Fantran. So I managed to see him, like the visual novel that I started off with reading before I started Honkai Impacted. So that's like also one of my holy grails that's made me really want to start Honkai Impacted. Raiden Mei and Durando's visual novel. So I remember when I met him, I was like, oh my goodness. I teared up. I was like, oh my god. And then I kind of like wiped my tears away. And then he looked at me and he's like, oh my god, I know you. And I was like, you know me? I'm nothing. But he was like, yeah, of course I know you. Like you're pretty popular in Bilibili. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. I was like at this point like kind of tearing up already. Really felt like that position of how grateful I am of who I am for like my community and also the Bilibili community, right? So then he said, you want to take a picture? Oh, it's so nice when you don't have to like, can I take a picture with you? It's like, you want a picture? And I'm like, yes, please, of course, I do want a picture with you, Fantran. So then we went out the balcony. Wow, MiHoYo's office is so great. I think I'm free to talk about this. Yeah, I think at one point, there was a lot of things I couldn't say because it was like before before they premiered the special streams. So I have to be very careful what I say. But I think for now, like everything is fine. So then we went out of the balcony, very beautiful, took some pictures, came back, and then he hugged us and he's like, I gotta go back to work, but thanks for supporting Honkai Impact all this while. And then I saw a lot of Durando merch around his area, and then I was like, oh my goodness, like, I already knew at this point, but I just had to reconfirm. I was like, you are the one that like made the Durando Yuantao's story and stuff. And he's like, yes, I am. And I was like, you are the creator of my favorite character.
I love you.
It's so unreal. I love you. Please never die as well. Please. But yeah, he's super sweet. Everyone in MiHoYo was very nice. They had like this cafe where like their own cafe in the building that was that had a menu catered towards characters in Honkai Impact. So there's like the Honkai
That's so cute.
Yes, there's like Honkai Impact's building, then there's like another building catered for Zenless, then there's another main building that's like Genshin Impact. I went to both Genshin Impact and also I think Zenless is located with Honkai Star. I don't know. I'm kind of like hazy in my brain, but I know that Genshin Impact's building is separated. There was like a like really far, not really far away, maybe like 10 minutes. But anyways, so then I ordered like this Rita Ross Weiss bubble tea drink or something, and like. You just know that if you're an employee as well in HoYoverse, you're taken care of pretty well. In my opinion, like from I'm not an employee, but the environment is very conducive. It's very like the culture is great. I can see that, and yeah, they also like had lunch delivered to them because I remember it was during lunchtime and there was this guy that was in the elevator. We were about to go down and then like this guy is like with a bunch of food. And I was like, whoa, there's a lot of food. And then the committee manager's like, oh yeah, they for those that like want to eat, want to stay, like they want to stay in the office and eat instead of going out, they can opt for like the free meal from the office. And I was like,
wow, that's
and they bring it to them too.
Yes, and then bring it to them. Exactly. You don't have to like, this is a
Stay
voucher,
working.
get out.
Hoyo eats.
Yeah, stay working. So the environment is super nice. There's also this nap area, I think. It's like a
Nap
man-made
area?
Yeah, nap area where people can bring like, I think there was sleeping bags on the floor, I think, and then like makeshift tables that like kind of look like it was supposed to sleep on. And then I was like, whoa, like is this for sleeping? And then the community manager's like, oh yeah, sometimes unfortunately there are times where people have to overtime and sleep over here. But yeah,
right,
this is for that. So of course, like I think all of us have like, I mean, for me at least, I feel like with the amount of content that they're pushing out for every game and like new games that's coming out as well, sometimes I don't understand how the devs, are you okay? There are some there's one event in Honkai Impacted where literally is this character called Teresa Apocalypse. She is the overseer of this Shiksa organization that you mentioned, Josh, at the start. So she then gets overworked and very stressed out, and then this event is entirely just her dream of not wanting to work. And I remember my entire community and me going like, is this a cry for help from the developers? Like, please get us out of this work. And then they just like put it in the story.
We're being overworked.
The gameplay for that version of Teresa is you ult and you literally AFK. It plays the game for you.
Let auto cook.
Yeah.
Exactly. Her ulti is literally just like she just goes to sleep and she's like, okay, let my puppets do this thing.
She literally sleeps in the ult, yeah.
Exactly. I think Honkai Star has the Chimera event recently also is like, oh my god, I don't want to work. Like there are multiple like mini hints like, are you guys fine? Yeah. But then like seeing how like great the environment is, like there is the the cats as well. I think there's like 2 to 3 cats in each building. I'm not sure, but at least for the Honkai Impact building there was cats, and then there's like also the cafe. It was so nice there. I was kind of shy because I wanted to try another one, and they're like, you know what, if you want to try like I don't know, I think it was like Raiden Maze latte, someone's latte, I think. You try it out. Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, sure. So really nice.
I need that.
Was it yummy?
And you don't have to pay for it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you don't have to pay for it. I think. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you just order. Yeah. I don't remember. Or is it like actually you have to pay, but then they paid it for me? I don't remember. But basically that was it. We went to the main Genshin building, took some pictures. There were so many statues. Like even in the main building, I think they had a bigger cafe there. Like the cafe not only serves drinks but also food. But they were a lot more careful about taking pictures over there than in the Honkai Impacted building. I think because like Genshin is such a big game, right? And if anything goes wrong, like the scalability, because the community is so big, it's also like that. Yeah, they are way more careful. I went to another building where there was like, because the community manager is like, okay, so now you're here, I need you to take pictures with everything. And I was like, oh my god, perfect, because I do want to take pictures with everything. So they led me to this building where it was like, I think Bronya's her show of Reason bike. It was Project Bunny's bike.
Whoa.
Yes,
it was
I think
like
I've seen pictures of that.
Yeah. It's a
crazy.
very popular statue. It was at the front of like one of the buildings. And so I went there and they're like, okay, take a picture. And then like, I think this is like really clear in my head actually. The security guard was like, no, you can't take a picture of this. And then I was like, okay, never mind. And then the community manager's like, I am an employee here. Like, I am a staff here.
It's my job.
And
She
like,
needs to take a picture with it.
Celebrity.
Like, I'm the staff here though. Then the security guy is like, yes, but like you still cannot take a picture, sorry. And then she's like, please. And then I don't know what she did. She's like, please, like, this is really like difficult. Like she came over from Malaysia. Like she really tried her best. And I was like, thank you so much. I'm fine with not taking a picture of with that, but she really like did her best to push it. And then the security guy's like, okay, fine, like just 1 or 2. And then we took a picture. But honestly, I'm not trying to say like the security guard is very intense, but it's good because apparently like the community manager said there are multiple people that kind of reach in and just like they want to take a picture and they don't really respect the privacy, the confidentiality, and the boundaries of like their rules. So then they come in without passes and they just take a picture. So there are multiple times that this happens. So then the security guard just have to practice more stricter measures.
Right.
Which is totally understandable. So that's why I was like, it's cool. Like I don't really need to take a picture. But thankfully, I ended up, I took a picture. and yeah. Sorry, I yapped so much. Basically that
No,
was
it's
that.
No,
interesting.
you're good. It's a great story.
Yeah.
we like hearing you yap.
Yeah, it was. Thank you guys so much.
Where else can we hear
because sometimes
this?
I don't know like whether I very rarely go on podcasts, so I'm scared like I yap. But
No, don't worry.
it was so good. I remember like when and they also kind of gave me like employed is that the word, like they assigned me this buddy, like this she's like an interpreter, but then she kind of took care of me ever since I landed in the airport. Like
Aw.
they made sure
yeah,
my
yeah.
experience was taken care of. There's like an interpreter alongside with you. So because like I'm not very good in Chinese, honestly, my Chinese is super basic. So when like we were at the set, sometimes like honestly, a lot of the employees in Hollywood have great English, but sometimes there are some times where like you have to get the message across, and then like you need an interpreter. So every representative, like the 5 representatives from the different regions, all have different interpreters. And for me, oh my goodness, I feel like I made such a good friend there as well. We exchanged WeChats. It was so good. Even when I left Shanghai, she followed me to the airport, and she's like, okay, I'll make sure like your check-ins and all is okay. And then I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much for like doing so much. And she's like, yeah, no problem about it. And I think she was trying, like she does want to work in Hollywood, but it's difficult because like they do have like quite high requirements, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this is not something that's confidential, because basically you can just find it on the job portal. But I think like if I'm not mistaken, the requirement even for like a fresh grad, I think it's master's degree. And
Oh,
you know,
wow.
I think she already has masters, because she's like in China I think the competitiveness is so high. So then I was like, yeah, please, good luck. I'm gonna give you like a great review. I'm gonna tell the community managers that like you are the best, you are the GOAT,
Best escort ever.
5-star rating.
exactly, best buddy ever, best traveling buddy ever in Shanghai. Like you gotta get a good review. So I told the community managers, because the community managers after post Shanghai trip, I came back and they're like, oh, you know, there's a survey, and I was like, whoa, there's a survey. Or like my experience is like during the end of the patch, here's your survey, get 30,000 credits, like that. So then like there's a survey, like let us know your experience. Then I was like, okay. So I wrote there like, oh, perfect guy in Shanghai and stuff, and thank you so much for like you know, it's very easy to half-ass whatever you do, honestly, because sometimes like when you're not in it, like you can kind of see that half-ass, but they really like fully wanted me to have a great experience in Shanghai, especially this is my first time. So I spoke with the other representatives as well, and they said like, yeah, it's been amazing. There accommodation was provided for the days. I went there earlier and went back later, so I extended my trip. But for the days that they already allocated budget for, we stayed at a really nice hotel, taken care of really well. So yeah, I would say the money that I put into was in like gacha. Yes, I got the returns. Like, the hotel, like, yes, this is why I spent my money for.
Yep.
But more than all of
That's why
that, you
bought
got
the
a
extra pools for the hotel.
yeah,
Yes,
and more than all of that, you got
exactly.
a priceless experience. Like you can't just buy an
yeah.
experience like that, you know? That's something that is
Yeah.
a once in a lifetime opportunity. And
Yes.
the fact that they worked so hard to make it so amazing for you is really touching. Even just hearing about it, so that makes me so happy to
Yeah,
listen
Yeah.
to.
Really, really cool.
It's so
Oh my
sweet.
goodness. I just wish like everyone could have this opportunity, because this once in a lifetime, like it's once in a lifetime. Like as much as I would love to go again, I would say like everyone like that hasn't like had this opportunity as like a creator, like it's amazing. Like it's really eye opening. You get exposed to like the culture of Hoyo was beyond like what you see on the screen, and it's just it's a very nice experience, as what you said, Age. And how passionate they are to make things good for you, not just like, okay, you come here and then do your thing, and then I think the fact that they assigned an interpreter to me, and not just like beyond an interpreter, like she was so nice. She's hanging out with me, especially like downtimes during the when we were because like I remember I mentioned it was 6 a.m. until 9 p.m. So there were multiple downtimes where basically you don't really do anything because you're just waiting for the other person to finish their scene. So then I'll just like chat with her, and then I really got to know her on a deeper level. Like to the point where like I understood like China politics and all that. But it was fun as well. It wasn't like intense topics, right? But yeah, just really great experience. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I always love seeing when they do the dev streams where it's like actually the devs and you get to see them like behind the scenes. 'Cause
I
I
love
don't know
it.
what it is, but seeing behind the scenes of like big projects like this where you get to see that it's full of a team that is just like full of passion for the project that they're working on. It is really inspiring to see, and every single time they do anything behind the scenes, I want more. Every single time I'm like, give me more. That's why I think it was it a whole part 1 documentary? They did like the documentary, that whole thing where they showed like all the behind that was so good.
It was like 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah. Towards the end, it was like I think Xiaoji was boarding on the train. Yeah, and then after that, he's like, like I think that Honkai Impact is invincible every day. Like there were so many quotes for that documentary that was so inspiring, and I agree totally with you. Like I'm like they need to show us more of the behind the scenes of the developers because it's so inspiring.
Yeah, and sometimes they post the videos of those like interviews where they do those sorts of skits with that one interviewer who is really goofy, and I just always think it's really cool. Yeah, the Starro ones.
The funny girl. Yes.
Yeah, I always find them super fun because obviously we get to know the devs more, the people behind this game that you love so much. But just hearing the behind the scenes as well, right? Even secondhand through you, but getting to see it, like some of the footage of some of the people who are working on it in the environment they work on it in. It offers you so much insight into what really goes into creating this product and this game that you enjoy so much. So I also love those very much.
Yeah, when you're like playing the game.
Oh, I was just gonna say the sets for the dev streams, and I know that the set for that anniversary stream was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how was it seeing it on stream? It looked insane. Did it also look insane in person?
Okay, so like I remember going in, and yeah, it already looked insane. Actually, they had like these lights. I think they call it like lights for AR, augmented reality. A lot of things going on. The set, like there were some parts where they had to actually bring in real stuff, like they didn't use CGI. There's one part where I was like in a sandy area and I needed to step on sand, and they had like this block of sand that they brought into the set, and they're like, okay, you gotta step on this. Yeah. And they were so particular about it, which is great because they're like, very perfectionist, honestly. And that's why we get so much like a well-designed game like Honkai Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, and all that. Is that like the people behind these scenes are so passionate about what they do. Like I think just you would think, okay, all you have to do is just step on sand, right? But like the intensity where you step on the sand, I think I retook that scene more than 10 times, not gonna lie. And at one point I was literally bowing down to everyone. I'm so sorry for the amount of times that you have to retake this. It's just you stepping on sand, girl. Why can't you do it right? But it's because I think like they said you have to step on sand twice, and you really have to make it look like you are struggling. Like there is a whole hills, like the storm is going against your face. So then I was like, okay, let me try that out. And then at one point, the guy, the producer, was like, let me, he did it in such a nice way, by the way. So everyone was very nice. He's like, let me show you how it's done. So he does this. He's like, okay, you have got to step here, and you got to step there. And I was like, okay, then I did that, and I did it wrong. Again. He's like, okay, no problem. Okay, then he's like, okay, why not you just chill and like practice? And you know why I feel so bad? Because every time I step on the sand, they have to like redo the sand to make it look.
Make it even.
They gotta reset the sand again. And that takes like 10 minutes for them to do. Then they have to like off everything. They're like, okay, all right. I don't know what they say in Chinese, but they're like telling the guy like, okay, you gotta reset the sand again. And they're like, okay. And I felt so bad just standing there like, I'm very, very sorry. And because I only was allocated like an hour for my take, so I don't want to go overtime because then it just like it just barrel rolls into like the next person is going to start late as well. Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah, the set, yeah. So then, the set looks really incredible. Of course, when you actually watch the stream, it looks it definitely looks crazier because then they actually do like the CGI stuff. There was one scene that was a little bit difficult for me to immerse myself into because apparently like this guy, the developer goes in the middle of the scene and then he kind of like there's an orb where he opens up the orb and then the entire background is inside that orb and then you have to be like, whoa, that's the orb. Like we're in
I
the
think
orb.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that part. And I remember the producer was like, it's gonna be difficult for you guys to immerse yourself into this because the set doesn't like we're not actually doing it in the set.
You can't
but,
see
like,
the
you gotta
orb,
look
right?
like- you can't see the orb, but you gotta like make it look like it. And then I think some of us kind of overdid it, where it looked like really cringy. And they're like, you have to jump as well. Like they gave us instructions. You gotta like kind of get startled, jump, and like, whoa, be amazed. But we were like too amazed, and then we have to retake that scene multiple times as well.
Be a little bit less
Too
amazed this time.
amazed. Yeah.
Too amazed. Yeah.
You can't be too amazed.
The orb is cool, but not that cool, okay?
That's why I always have respect for like, even though a lot of movies now, almost everything is like a green screen, they just edit everything in.
Mhm.
It's harder for the actor to like act because
Yeah.
there's nothing there. So they have to do stuff like that where you just have to pretend everything is there.
Yeah, you have to like play pretend.
That's
Exactly.
great. Did you take anything from the set? Was there merch there?
Oh, I mean, yeah, there was definitely merch there. I think for a lot of the streams, there's always like that, like mini merch, like in particular to maybe like if it's like a Raiden May patch, then they'll give like a Herschel of Thunder merch. I think this one because it's anniversary, they put Himiko's
Oh.
Vermilion Knight VKE's battlesuit statue there, and
Yeah.
and this brings me back to that one time. I remember I sat beside Dawei, and I don't know, I kind of want to make some conversation with him. I don't want to be like this really introverted person, and I really want to, yeah, just like that.
It's
So
like,
I wanted to start a conversation with him because like it's now or never. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
like if I don't regret as
Yeah.
well when I go back. Like, oh my god, I should have said that. So Dawei really likes Himiko, is what I know. His favorite character is Himiko.
Yeah, you
Murata.
got married.
Yeah, exactly. He got married with Himiko. So he had the picture. I don't want to
I
say
want
it.
that
ultimate
picture so much.
dedication.
It's like, let's go. I love my otakus. So then I turned over to him and I think I tried to speak in Chinese because I just want to respect, right? Like in China, like try your best to speak in Chinese. And I spoke in Chinese, but like he replied to me in English. So I was like, okay, let me speak in English then. I was like, hey, Dawei, that's your favorite character, right, Himiko? Then he's like, oh, that's like, yes, my favorite character, Himiko. So yeah, that was just a small interaction. Basically, there were a lot of merch on set. What we got to take back, and honestly, like, I didn't expect anything, but I remember like they all borrowed. We all like got rented like this outfit because okay, like for a sandy area, they gave me this jacket. I still have it in my. Oh wait, I spoiled it already. I got it. Yeah, I have it in my. But it was a cool. It's like Bronya's Herschel of Truth winter coat, I think. So then
Yeah,
it was
that's
really
sick.
cool. It was really cool. I took it off and then I put it back on the set, the wardrobe area, and then the community manager was just like, you know, you can just take it back. I was like,
Whoa. Wait, you're like
I'm
bad.
like bad, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
yoink. I'm
take the-
okay. Thank you, say less.
I'm like yoink. I'm like yoink now.
That's the green light.
Yeah, I got a green light. So I remember my friend Island, which is the global, the NAEU representative. He was also really excited about like his jacket because he's like, I was like, oh my god, he has a very cool jacket. He had Kiana Castana's Herschel of Flame Scion winter coat as well. So then
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was
I like,
sick.
it was so sick. He looked so cool. Then I remember going like, oh my god, you look so good in this. You should kind of ask them whether you can keep it. And then he's like, yeah, I know, it's like so cool. So then that was before that, like an hour or two before. So then when I found out from the community manager that we could, I was like immediately like ran up to him like, yo, Island, we can take it back. And he's like, yes, let's go. So that's basically, I think, the main thing that we could take back from the set. But the set was quite like confidential as well when we took pictures.
Yeah.
And if we could post it in the social media platforms, post when they already premiered the special stream, but we had to like blur out a lot of the sets. I think like, you know, there's like it's pretty much, I don't have to explain why it's so confidential. But other than that, I don't think we could take anything back. Yeah.
I mean, that's
yeah,
the best thing you could take
Yeah,
back. Like,
yeah.
all those jackets were
Agree.
so sick. I know when they were promoting the stream, they had the pictures of you guys in your own like settings or whatever, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god, everyone looks so professional. What are they doing over there?
Yeah, I think we were all like kind of like out of our comfort zone also, except the host from Japan. I think that's like, she was so professional. I learned so much from her. But yeah, other than that, I think we were all kind of like really flabbergasted by how great the set was, because I think the set itself also gave us some immersion, except the part with the ball, honestly. But the set was so immersive. Like the sandy area, I think they actually, yeah, like what I said, brought sand, and then they also had like I think 5 fans that were blowing at me to really show like the sandy effect.
The wind,
And the wind, and the background was the same exact thing that you saw in the special stream as well, the whole like sandy area as well. So yeah, really cool. I didn't expect like myself taking anything from that set, but yeah, the best thing I could take was the jacket I was having, because
Ooh.
yeah, I think the nostalgia, because when I recorded those scenes in the special stream, I had the jacket on, so that jacket is like a memento. It's like a
Yeah.
It's
like
special to you,
memento
Pass
right?
it
from
down. Yeah, pass it down. Generational item.
that. Yeah, it's a
relic.
generational item. Yes, it's gonna be an ancient relic at this point. So, but there was like some merch from the office, so they had prepared like quite a lot of merch for us in like a package, and they're like, hey, it's like for our creators. And I was like,
Aw.
oh, thank you. Yeah. So but that was from the office. From the site itself, not that much. But it was like a very like I don't think I would ever have that experience in my life. Yeah, once in a lifetime, exactly.
Yeah.
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 Would you be allowed to show us the jacket right now? Do you have it in your room?
Oh yeah. Pause, let me show it to you. Okay, let me
I want to see it. I want to
Drip
see it.
session. Let's go.
Yeah.
Drip.
Show us the drip. Yeah. This is
In the meantime, folks, chat. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the stories so far.
yeah. I am.
Welcome, folks. If you guys joined us
Yeah, I
in
know
between.
I am.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it looks so cool.
that is quality.
Yeah, like the quality
Yo.
of it too.
I
That's
think
so
that's, like,
sick.
over here. I think I don't know whether you guys can see it. It's like
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Harsh truth.
yeah, her show of truth. At the back, I think it's the most important thing.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh,
That's
that looks so
sick.
cool.
It's so good.
I don't know why it shows like blue effect on the cam, but this is actually gray. I think it's because like this has like a
Oh.
light reflective effect.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. I just thought it was light blue.
Yeah, it's not. It's gray. It's actually this color.
Oh,
It's
okay,
this
okay.
color. I don't know why it shows like that. So then over here, there's like, I don't know if you can see it.
Ooh,
Bronya.
Bronya.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? Oh, there's like also, so there's this one Hyperion in Honkai Impact. Like when you go into the game, there's like Captain on Bridge. So then like there's
Mhm.
this
Oh,
one as well.
Oh, hell
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is not the coolest jacket for sure. Island has the cooler jacket. The Flame Scion one, that one's insane. But of course, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Thank you so much for letting me keep this. Yeah, really, really like oh my goodness, so precious. Like I will never let go of this. But I will let
Yeah.
it go now because it's very heavy. It is heavy.
It's too heavy, too warm. No, but it looks
Yeah.
really, really cool.
It does look really warm. Yeah.
It is really warm. I mean, I would love to wear it out, but in Malaysia, like we have 24/7 all day, all year. Like
Warmth.
our warmth. Yeah, it's just summer all day, all
Oh.
month.
Awful.
Unless there's like rainy season. So I don't get to wear this often. But when
Mhm.
I do, if I go to any cold countries, like
Hey, you
Let's
get to
go.
show
I'm
off,
gonna
show
show
off the
off.
drip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show off this Bronya jacket. Yeah. But yeah, this was nice. There's a lot of merch as well that they gave, but like I really kind of decorated it on my room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No
There's
worries.
so much merch that I can see.
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
I
it's
love-
cute.
Is that Ellie on the like shelf on the left there. Okay, yeah.
Is that your favorite memorabilia?
Yes. Oh no, my favorite is Durando. But like, yeah, I really do like at least that's her figurine. Yeah, and then you guys, I don't know whether you guys can see. This is Durando, the figurine.
Okay,
and then,
yeah.
And this one is Ryder May's figurine. So I have like 3 big figurines here. I have a few more, but like these are like my precious babies.
These are the ones you gotta
the Ryan
show.
May one is so good. Do you have the Flamesion
So good.
statue?
No, I don't have
That
that.
thing looks
Unfortunately,
crazy. It looks so crazy.
so good. That is definitely if I have more space honestly in my room, I feel like I'm at the point where like I'm kind of capping the display sets in my room already. Like at one point my brother came to my room and my brother's like, I feel claustrophobic. There's so much
Oh, no.
So I low-key feel like I'm entering an anime store, and then I was like, okay, but I feel comfy though, so totally different.
Yeah.
But if I have more space, I would definitely want to get the Flame Siren one as well. That one looks so good. Like I
It
think
does.
does such a good job with their figurines.
Yeah, I
So
really
good.
wanted the Fuhua one. I can't remember what the actual. You know which one? I'm talking
Ezra
about.
and
Where old is like
Pyrrha.
the cool. Yes.
The
'Cause
wedding
it came
dress
with like
one.
the glass display box. I was
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
what are we doing?
What are we doing here? Oh my goodness.
So good. Yeah, I
You guys
wanted
are
it.
like so passionate in everything, including the figurines. Yeah, exactly. I think Kiana has a recent one that like it's not out yet, but it's like pre-order moment at this point. It's the Herschel
Oh.
Finality, the dress one as well. I don't know whether
Yes.
Ah.
Isn't the
It has-
finality one massive though? It looks
yeah, that's massive.
huge.
It looks huge. Yeah,
It's
it
like
looks huge.
it's not a 7th scale.
I think it's
It's-
like
Let me look it up because like it is literally massive.
it looks huge.
let me see.
Yeah, it is massive, definitely.
It take up
I
an
think
entire
the
shelf by itself.
Usually like most of like the large like ones that probably you have are like 7th scale. So this is probably either like a half scale or a 3rd scale.
Yeah, I think this Alicia one is 1/7. Yeah, the 7 scale one. Yeah,
Mm.
but I don't know why. Like exactly what Ezra said. The Kiana Fidelity one just looks humongous. Like even more big than Alicia's merch. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Oh, okay. During that time when I went to Shanghai, Zenless Zone Zero didn't get released yet because that was 2024 Jan.
Right,
But
right.
they already. I don't know whether I can say. I think I can say this. They already had merch ready
Don't get in
for
trouble.
Zenless Zone Zero. Totally
Ooh.
understandable because I think when they did road shows, they're like, okay, join in the pre-registration for Zenless and get this merch, right?
Oh,
So they also-
yeah, no, you
Oh,
can say
okay.
that. Yeah, they definitely have merch. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So then they also like gave me some merch for that. I have like, I think they gave me Belle, Wise,
Oh,
Nicole,
cute.
Anby.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because someone in my chat is like,
I
do you,
believe that.
do you have the Triple Z merch? Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah. Because someone's like, I think it's very obvious that I have a lot of Honkai merch, but like, yeah, someone in chat is like, do you have Zenless Zone Zero merch? I do, but it's not shown here. Yeah.
It's
I
on
only
the
have
other
my
They have,
shelf.
like-
fan-made one.
It's not on the
I
display
think I have,
shelf.
like, I see the EOS at the back.
Oh yeah, the eels.
I only have my fan-made ones.
So funny.
I have a
That's so
little eels
funny.
plush.
Oh well, and this one. I did
Eels.
win this one from the
So
the
cute.
Twitter
Eels tail
giveaway.
too.
I
Like the
saw that.
actual.
Oh my god, that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
so
The
cute.
tail.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, wait, that's the phone.
It's the phone stand, yeah.
Yeah, right.
You have the way that they have it is you put it like he'll be facing whoever's like on the opposite side of your desk.
Oh, and then you
'cause
put on the
it on
butt.
his feet and it
Right.
leans up against
Yeah.
his ears. So it's like
Oh,
this.
that's so
And
cute.
You just see his little toesies
Oh my
at the
God,
bottom.
Wait, that's so cute. And little mini eels. I remember the clip, Ezra, where like there's one fan that had the same like the placard in the story. and
Yeah.
you're like,
Oh yeah.
That's where I got it
Astro,
from.
I
Yeah.
love
So
you.
the way that I got that like prepared was thankfully I had the early access creator server for
okay.
the playtest Astra. And you're not supposed to like show any of the new areas. And I very quickly, because I saw in the trailer that she was holding up the sign, and I was like, I'm not going to spoil myself on like the entire area, but I teleported there and I took a screenshot of like a close up of her holding the sign, and then I work at a sign shop, so I printed it into the sign. In fact, on the sign, you can actually still see the NPC's hands. holding the sign.
It's okay. You just cover it with your own.
Hey.
That's what
Holding with your
I
own
did, yeah.
hands. Yeah.
That's what I did.
Wait, that's so smart. I was actually honestly, I was wondering like, wait, how did you prepare that? Like, and then I was thinking, wait, did they show this like NPC anywhere? I'm like, oh, like, did you, that? Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, I saw
see.
it in the trailer, so I knew she existed, and I was like, okay, I need to get like a high quality image
High
to
quality
like
of that.
actually make it good. And then I do still have the huge. I don't know if you saw it when I took like the pictures in the suit with the massive Astra like shrine thing in the back.
I still
No,
use
I
that picture
don't,
for
I'm
your
not sure.
thumbnails.
Oh, okay. Let me show
I
you.
know the picture of
Okay, here
your
we go. Here we
like,
go. Show
the
and tell.
suit
Show and
version.
tell.
Yeah, I saw the suit picture, but I don't think I. What is the background? Cute doggo. Oh.
Yeah, this poster is
oh
so
my God.
cool.
Oh my god.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Evelyn's
For those who
gonna
don't know,
steal
that's from
that
the web event.
ASAP.
Mhm.
Oh my
it's from the web
goodness.
event, yeah.
That is so pretty. Wow, it's like
art
human
style.
sized.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's bigger
yeah,
than
I
human
had a-
sized.
Yeah, it's bigger
Yeah,
than human
it's bigger than
sized.
me. I did a promotional thing. They were like, yo, if you want to do this, you can. Just act like you're going to Astra's concert and like take a picture. And I was like, I'm gonna go all out. So I printed this and then had it as the backdrop for my pictures, and I was in a suit. And I was like, oh yeah, there we go. I can't wait for her
Oh.
concert.
I think I saw the picture, but I was like, you would think that I would be like focused on the Astra. I just like was like, wow, you know, you're
Yo,
in a
As,
suit. Let's go.
dapped up.
Yeah.
He dripped already. Oh my
This
goodness!
thing-
Wow.
It's so funny because I don't have a suit, so I had to have one of my friends come over, and the suit was way too big. So if you saw in fact, actually, I think I have let me see if I can find a picture of what the back of the suit looked like, because it was like baby's first suit. It was so funny. We had it clipped in the back on every single like
Oh my
point, just to make it look like it was
Yeah.
tight.
It was tight. Oh, I see. Wow, the commitment and like the dedication for Astra Yao. That's freaking cool.
Yeah. It was I try to do it with every character. Like when I haven't been able to do it recently because they don't have the they don't show the like sandwich shop type of chibi art that they do for the characters when you okay. The way that you would see it, the little chibi art on the 7-day login, like when the patch drops, like the cute like sharp ones.
Oh,
I
yes.
would print those and,
Oh,
and
yeah,
make
yeah.
my own like acrylics. They weren't actually
Oh.
acrylic; it was foam board. But I don't know if I have them, so I'm going off screen so many times. I would
Okay.
make my own little
It's
character.
okay, you're coming
Show and
back
tell,
with
let's go.
goodies.
Yeah.
I wish I had any Zenless Zone Zero merch.
I see the Ayato cosplay at the back.
I do. Okay, for those who
Oh, the Genshin bag.
before As pulls it out, I have Ayato, Nilu, don't ask, Yaimiko,
Nilu.
don't ask, Chi-Chi, don't ask, Venti, and
It
Mona.
must be from like
Don't ask.
a streamathon or subathon partnership, something
Yeah.
going on there. Like
Yo,
it has
chat.
to be a goal.
Chat's picking some
Of
nice
course,
fits
yeah,
for you.
it's not like I wanted to wear them. No. No, guys, of course not.
The Ayato one looks so cool though, honestly. Like, oh, it's just there,
Yeah.
like so cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I think the Ayato one I would like genuinely wear to like a con or something because like the jacket is like super sick.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh.
You have like a Genshin.
Yeah, you have like a Genshin bag to put all of your Zoyo
Well, I don't
merch
have a-
in.
there's no Zenless. There's not a Zen. I mean, I have everything in there. I have like a little HI3 bag in there too. I have a
Ooh,
big
yeah.
That's so nice.
HI3 one. I think
so
it's in
nice.
storage because when I moved, a lot of my stuff is in storage right now. But I do have this Star Rail merch, which is cool. I
want
this
more
from-
merch.
Where did I get this from? Oh, one of my friends went to a con. And oh, hold on, let me see if I can get a good close up of this. It's holographic, like thick cards.
Whoa.
Ah,
Oh
the
my God,
tarot
that is
looking
so
cards.
those are
nice.
so
Yeah,
pretty.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I think I saw that
so
on
nice.
Taobao.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
pretty. That is gorgeous.
The back.
oh
well.
wow.
Yeah, it's literally the Kafka cards.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
official
There's-
merch. Yeah, that they released a few months
this
ago.
one's not fan made. Yeah, this one is official.
Yeah.
Oh, the quality of
Oh,
it's
those are-
crazy.
Yeah, the quality.
It really is. Yeah, I mean it was expensive, but it was worth it.
It's worth it.
Definitely worth it. I mean, look at the shine, the glitter on
And
that.
then there's one, yeah, Sparkles is the only one that has a special backing. It's like a gold
Oh.
Oh.
backing, and then
Oh.
Sparkle.
Wow,
There it is.
director.
Any
Oh my God,
lore
Sparkle.
relevance?
Lore relevancy, even in the merch. Wow.
I mean, yeah, but yeah,
That's so
very good.
nice.
All their merch is so sick. I can't wait. I bought an unbelievable amount of official Zenless merch from Dave to Dave.
Yeah.
Oh
He,
yeah. The Dave, yeah, I
yeah.
met him. Yes, when he was.
I
in
love him.
Malaysia.
He's such a sweetheart. He went to the con in California, where Zenless had like a little like pop-up shop there.
Anime
Ooh.
Expo.
And
No, not Anime Expo.
no, it wasn't Anime Expo. I don't remember where it was. It was like Umai or something like.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, they had like a huge Zenless thing there, and I messaged and I was like, "Can I please send you money to get me Zenless things?" I spent stupid amounts of money on so much merch, and when I get that in, I'm gonna unbox it all.
Oh,
but I
that's
have,
so
like,
exciting.
all those items, and I also pre-ordered Anby's figure, like when they had that
Ooh.
thing.
Yeah.
So whenever that actually releases, then I'll have that. I want to get the Zenless clothing that I saw that I
Dude,
think you
I
pre-ordered it.
saw
Cobra,
that.
didn't you?
I don't know where to buy it.
Yeah,
I need
I
it
got it,
so
yeah.
bad. It looks
There's like
so
official
sick.
Zenless like jackets, and it's like the things that they wear on the dev streams. It's like
Yeah,
literally so sick.
It's so
But I
cool.
don't know how to buy
Me
shit from
neither.
the other
Taobao,
website.
yeah.
Yes,
I get
same.
you.
how do I
Yeah, we'll
do
figure it
it? How do I do it? I want to buy it
It's
so
so-
bad.
It is very, very nice. I that was the one that I was also like waiting for, because I know that every like Genshin, it was Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Impact, they have released their own attires, like their own like apparel clothing.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, Zenless got to release one at one point, and then they
Yeah.
released it, and I was like, oh my god, that's the perfect apparel to release. Immediately
Yeah.
pre-ordered. I think it's like gonna send soon. Actually, like I checked the shipment. It's I think maybe delivery tomorrow or something.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
honestly,
Wow.
if you guys really, really want the merch, just hit me up. I can like be your proxy.
Oh my
Literally
God.
your proxy.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, and then
Carla,
you,
I
like,
love you.
Buy it, and then I can just send it to wherever you guys are, US,
That's-
Canada. Yeah.
I'll pay you. I'll pay
Because
you.
most of the
Get you the
merch, like
shipping.
those exclusive like clothing merches and stuff, like we don't even see like a tenth of it
Yeah.
here in
Yeah.
the States. So
yeah, exactly. I think
LA.
Yeah.
during like cons
Canada.
or pop-ups, that difficult
They bring
for
a
them
little bit
to-
of it, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they only bring like a little bit. So even if they do bring, the stock is low. And like I think I'm just saying the facts. I'm not trying to make your money, make your bank, but they upcharge pretty high amount.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Versus on Taobao. I remember seeing the lineup of merch for, I think, was it Honkai Impact? They had like a pop-up in, I don't remember, was it Texas or was it California? I saw that, and I remember like going like, oh my god, like I remember seeing the exact same merch on Taobao for like 3 times less the price. But totally
Yeah, and I
understandable,
know
like yeah.
exactly what you're talking about, because I went to the one that was in, and this is what I got, and it was like I looked it up after on Taobao, and I
But
was
totally
like, wow, that
understandable.
It is like it was
Ooh.
3 times more expensive, but it's the same.
Wow.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
pretty.
It's so
That is
good. I love it.
gorgeous.
Oh, that's
Okay, that's-
stunning.
I know.
That's so
I
pretty.
With the
know.
flowers,
It's so
The
pretty.
lilies.
So pretty.
Oh,
I
the
love it
quality
so
of
much.
that.
That's beautiful. Oh my god, look at Shia. So pretty. Stunning.
Oh, she's on a
The
beach.
quality.
She's on a beach as well.
Yeah,
She's
I-
just up in the
The
sand.
sand is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the azure waters. Oh my god, so pretty. But like, you know what I mean, right? Yeah, if you
Mhm.
see on Taobao, then it's understandable, because like you have to pay for like import taxes. They have
Mhm.
to pay for like the shipment as well,
Yeah.
and like it's expensive, and also they have to like make from that as well the cost
Mhm.
inside the upcharge. But yeah, on Taobao it's like way less cheaper. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that I stay close to China. So the shipping is not super expensive. I think for the 2 clothing that I bought from Zenless, like the gray shirt and then the black jacket, I think in total, including shipping, costed like 300-ish ringgit. So less
Oh,
than
really?
100 USD.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to spend way
Yeah.
more on like the items that were there at the pop-up shop. I could tell they were being unbelievably upcharged, but it was like the only opportunity that I had to get Honkai merch. Like that was the first time I've ever seen them do a pop-up shop. And the
Yeah.
fact that it was near me, I was like, oh my god, let's go.
That's
I don't know
where
if
I
you
can go.
saw my tweet at the time, but when I went, because
Yeah.
it was a simultaneous Honkai pop-up shop with Genshin. And
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I went there, and I was like, by the time I got there, which was still before they opened, the line was wrapping around the building.
Oh.
And so I was like, here's the main entrance, right? I went over here and then to the side of the building. I was like in the middle of the side of the building. And a little bit before they opened, one of the employees came out and they went to a vantage point where they could like see a bunch of people. And they're like, hey, like, who's here for Honkai Impact 3rd? And I was the only one who raised my hand. And they're like, anyone else? No one. Everyone just started laughing like I was being bullied. And they're like, okay, well, we're actually starting a separate line for HI3, so follow me.
Oh,
And so then I
Hey,
got
get to the
brought
front.
immediately to the front. And so I was the only one standing in the Honkai line. I literally took a selfie and like the entire line is behind me. And there
remember
were
you
people who
seeing you
came in
tweet about those.
after. Yeah,
I
there
feel
were
like I
people that
saw this
came for
picture.
Honkai
It's like-
after. Yeah. But I was just like, dude, that's crazy. Like, I thought it was
The
gonna be a
actual Honkai
little bit
Impact,
more 50.
The fans are
Do what?
coming back. They're coming. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just that you're too early.
yeah, they're on their way. Yeah, that was so funny because I really did not expect it to be that dramatic. I knew there was gonna be more Genshin
Yeah.
people, but
But
to
the
be the
only
only
one.
one at opening, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure like but then at least that it's nice that they separated the lines for you though. Or not you would have like, line up together with the Genshin. The Genshin
That's
fans. Yeah. So at least like you get to enter it faster as well, I assume.
Yes, yeah,
And you
'cause they
get your
were
first
doing the
picks.
thing where they only let like a few people in at a time. And so since I was like literally just right there, they just threw me in as like one of the first people.
Did they separate the merch like area? So this is Genshin merch and then that's like for Honkai
They
merch.
did, yeah. There was I will say though, by separating it, I mean there was literally like 90% of it was Genshin and there was one wall of Honkai. And then there was one rack of like Honkai clothing. So they did have some like Bronya jackets, and I think they had like one
Nice.
Himiko jacket. But it was way too expensive because I had my eyes on that Selle figure and I was like, I need that first.
Yeah, that's the priority. Everything else, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not only in like the western side, but like even in Malaysia when we have pop-ups like Hoyo Fest. Yeah, so Hoyo Fest is like a yearly thing that happens across Southeast Asia. And that includes Malaysia. So I normally regularly go there annually, and they mark up pretty high amounts as well, even for Malaysia. So I would say like maybe or something that's like you can get on Taobao for 60 ringgit, you get it for like 100 or 120 in Malaysia. So yeah, it's not like anywhere like way more
As
expensive than
drastic?
you guys as well. It's,
Yeah.
yeah. It's also kind of drastic, but like not super expensive like Western countries. But yeah, we still get the upcharge. Yeah, it's not like okay, like Taobao you get for 100, then the top-up shop over here you also get for 100. But nah,
Yeah.
you get it like exactly. So
See, with
I know how you feel when I saw the lineups. Literally, like what I did was like, I just took my phone and then I'm like checking Taobao. Like I have a friend with me as well, and then like she's also checking Taobao, and she's like, that is way more expensive than Taobao. Okay, we are just gonna get it from Taobao. So I saw like a lot of people were like they were walking out with like their bags of merch, right? And then I was like walking out with no merch, and I felt like, oh, should I get merch? But I was like, no, it's okay. Just
You'll
wait
get
for
your
the
merch
to
later.
arrive.
Yeah.
I'll get my
Yeah.
merch later. And yeah, but totally understandable, because sometimes like if you don't have access to Taobao, even in Malaysia, if you don't know Chinese, I access Taobao basically just like copy paste the entire screenshot of
Google
the Taobao
Translate.
page and then going to Google Translate to translate what it is. Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's actually quite difficult. It's a hassle. So some people like it's easier to just like you see your product that you want, get it from there. Yeah.
Taobao is different from Tmall, right? It's because
It's
Tmall
the
is
same.
another. Oh, it's the same. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So Tmall is just Taobao Mall. Taobao is like generally just like the site itself, but Tmall is where I think they call it mall because there is like authentication of the sellers over there. They're like official sellers. So if you go on Tmall, the sellers over there are verified and they're like official. So
I see.
yeah, that's why it's like MiHoYo's Tmall. Like when I mentioned Taobao, yeah, it's basically Tmall as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And-
okay. Yeah, because I think I tried to make a Tmall account and it was like I was stuck on the sending a verification code to my phone because it said it would send and then I just wouldn't get anything for like
wonder
by the
why.
time I got the code, it was like 30 minutes after I would
No.
click send.
No.
And by the
Yeah,
time
I've
I got
tried
the
that.
code, then it was invalid.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh,
what do I do?
no.
It also doesn't help that a lot of the times I think I actually had to use a different number because this happens so often. I got very lucky. My phone number is literally the easiest phone number to ever exist in the world, to the point that a lot of the things that I try to sign up for, it tells me is an invalid phone number
Oh.
because it thinks it's like a fake phone number.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, it's my real phone number. Send me the code. I will show you. But yeah, it was unfortunate. But I need to figure out how to actually get that account back because I think I did manage to get it. But I don't remember my password, so I'll need to.
Oh no! Because I do think actually in like Americas, also Canada, I think like there is access to Taobao. It's just that like certain products on Taobao like it's not able to be shipped to the area. But if you want to make an account, I think it's actually possible. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Trying that right after this podcast.
I think the proxy for Taobao like is official is AliExpress. I think. And but then but then I think AliExpress also has like
upcharge.
There's like upcharge on that as well. Yeah, exactly. We live in the world of capitalism. It is what it is.
And that's not even including the shipping to Canada because we have customs as well. On top of things, like on top of the shipping itself, we also have to pay customs when it crosses the border. And I'm just like, okay, I bought this. I buy this $20 item, right? And then shipping costs $30, and then customs is $50. I'm like, what are we doing here? Why is it such a struggle?
Goodness.
Okay, maybe I was exaggerating a little bit, but that's how it feels.
No, but it's
really.
I
also work at a shipping center, so I know how like the international like customs values are awful.
Yeah,
I would legit crash out seeing my shipping cost way higher than the actual product cost. I'm like, you know what?
No, that's like a consistent thing.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Yeah, where will we actually regarding this? I don't remember.
No, I think we kind of covered the whole.
It suddenly became like a rant.
Yeah.
That's how it's the best way to go.
But for the Proxy Podcast, episode 5, we weren't able to do it because we were talking about lore. But we're bringing back the Proxy mini games, everybody.
Oh
yeah!
Yippee!
So, for Kodla, we like to play a little mini game with our guests. And today is going to be no different. And every Proxy Podcast, we have something a little bit different. So, because we know you're pretty well versed in the Hoyoverse, today's minigame has to do something with a little bit of crossing over into the different games. So I'm going to set it up just a little bit. So if you guys want to, help me entertain folks, this is a small little break before we jump back into the podcast. But I'll go set it up right now.
Let's freaking go. I'm excited.
It's another wheel, everybody. You guys know I
Let's
love my
go.
wheels.
Let's go. We love our wheels here. Spin the wheel.
All right.
I will say I am also gonna go get some coffee. So
yes,
ladies,
please, everybody, go take a restroom break.
Keep chat entertained.
More liquids.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty chill.
If I drink more coffee,
I'm excited.
It's 10 p.m. here. I shouldn't drink more coffee. I'll drink water
it's like
instead.
Around 10-ish your end, I guess. 10 p.m.-ish.
Yeah, I think we're exactly 12 apart.
Okay.
Kodla.
Exactly 12 apart.
Yeah, because it's 9:54 here p.m.
How are you like? I literally before I slept, I saw you streaming Wuthering Waves, and I was like, oh my god, I want to get to the good part. I was like, but okay, oh god, I'm getting sleepy. I can't because it was like I think around 3 a.m. already, and then I saw you like you were really close to fight. Oh my goodness, wait, I don't want to spoil, but like I think all of us were, like fighting. Yeah. So then I was like, I really do want to stay on for that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna sleep. And then I woke up and I'm like, okay, I got like about 3 hours each of sleep. But then like the thing is, at least I didn't stream before I slept. So like you streamed and then you're on the podcast. And I don't know how you're like the energy. Oh my god! And you also streamed Honkai Impact that stream.
Yeah. And then I was streaming Repo the night before.
Different here.
No, I feel like I was talking to Josh and Az before we started the podcast. I think I've been live longer than I have been not live in the past 24 hours.
Oh my god.
Because last night I was streaming a bit of Wua, and then I streamed Repo with Josh and Az and some others, and then so I went offline for I think approximately 7 hours, and then I was live again at 7 a.m. for the Honkai Star Rail live stream. So then I did that, and then after that finished,
it's
I was
7
like,
a.m. for you guys, huh?
yeah, it's 7:30 a.m.
Oh my
for
goodness.
me currently without daylight savings. So yeah, so I woke up for that, and then I decided. I was determined to play the Wua story, right? And I didn't want to like start it before the podcast because then I would feel rushed and stuff. So I wanted to take my time. So I played the Wua story right after I did the Honkai Star Rail live stream. And then, oh my God, my live stream earlier, like after Honkai Star Rail, it was total 9 hours. So
Yeah,
so
it was
then- yeah.
I mean, the Wuba story was pretty long as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I also talk a lot. I have a yap tax, my chat likes to call it, because I like to take my time and talk about what's going on and my theories
That's amazing.
and things like that. Yeah, so I end up usually taking like ×2 for the runtime of a story for the most part. So yeah, so then I finished it, and then I was talking a bit about it, and I was like, oh wait guys, it's literally like almost 4:30 p.m. I have a podcast in 3 hours. Okay, I need to go get some food, do some editing. I didn't do any editing. Okay, I ended stream, I got some food, and I played like an ARAM, and then and then it was time for the podcast. I was like, oh shit, I need to make a thumbnail. So I made that, and then
Oh,
and then
God.
I went live
Our
again here.
I
priorities.
know how like intense that is. So mad
I was
respect.
speaking about how I was like literally slept seeing her stream, woke up and like, you know, oh shit, like wow, I don't know how you'd be doing it. If it was me, I like literally crash out. I'll be like, oh, too
I
tired
almost
already.
did that on stream one time. I was gonna say because when on the third beta, the final beta for Star Rail,
Ooh.
I didn't get it. I didn't get access,
Oh.
and so I had to watch through other people. But then they did like the Twitch giveaway thing, and I managed to get access through one of the Twitch giveaways. So I immediately went live. And once I got access, within 24 hours, I had streamed 20 hours. The 4-hour difference was me getting food and like working for 2 hours. I went to work and I worked for 2 hours, got off, went and got like fast food, and I came home, and when I was eating on the couch, I was falling asleep while putting the food in my mouth. So I only ate like half of my meal, took a nap for like 20 minutes, and then hopped back on stream and just continued grinding out the Star Rail beta for like another 10
That
hours.
is the grind, the grind culture. Holy shit, that's
Yeah,
insane.
it was
But
brutal.
I think the closest
But,
I
wow.
had was probably there was a Zenless Zone Zero Bizarre Brigade contest hosted by Tuano.
Oh my God, I
of
saw that!
yeah.
and then like was it? I think you suddenly just disconnected.
Yeah, I got kicked after my final run. I was live for 11 hours, I think, and then when I finally went through to play my run, I got kicked mid-run.
I saw your reaction to that. I remember I saw that on Twitter. Then I was just like, what is this brigade thing going on? Then I was like, oh, okay, I think it's something like Toronto made or something. And
Yeah,
then,
it was a little tournament.
I saw the clip and I felt the crash out in my heart, bro. I was like, I was
Yeah.
It was. I mean, at that point, I was so tired. I crashed out, and I was like, whatever, whatever. I'm ending stream. I'm done. Because before that, I just slept a little bit, and then before that, I also streamed Bizarre Brigade for I think like 5 or 6 hours the day before. Total, that entire tournament, I'm pretty sure I streamed Bizarre Brigade for almost 30 hours total. So
Yeah, that was crazy because I had just finished streaming my run,
persistent.
and then I immediately came into your chat and was watching you do your run. I think it was the first interaction that we
yeah,
had,
it was the first time we actually
'Cause
met.
I was trying to give you strats on the earlier waves, and I was like, yo, go to the corner. And then your chat was like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. But it worked for the earlier waves. And then, when I watched you crash on that final wave, I was like, I'm so sorry. And like, I
Yeah,
would have done the exact same thing. I just would have ended stream. I'm going to bed.
It was so funny. Like looking back on it, honestly, it was a very funny moment. If anything, it was funnier because I crashed than if I finished it. But oh my God, in the moment, I actually went through the 5 stages of grief.
saw it in your eyes, honestly. It's like, oh my God, I feel so bad. But like, I'm like, oh my God,
don't.
it's such a like ridiculous, like, you know, out of the moment thing to happen that I was like, it then became like funny, you know. I was like, holy shit. But I felt the pain. I was like, I don't play a lot of Brigade, honestly, Bridget. But Like I saw it from you guys, I guess. Yeah. Anything about like that. I don't really play too much of that minigame in Zenless Zone Zero. But when I saw how like, you know, you were so consistent, like throughout the 11 hours, and then just the kick out of team, how does it even happen actually? Like, why do you get
Okay, so Tuano actually came into the chat while I was like doing the final run. So he went and asked some people at Hoyoverse. The people at Hoyoverse said that it was because of like memory or some sort of too many entities issues. But to be completely honest, I don't think that's correct, because I went back and checked. I got kicked out of the arcade game mode at the 10-hour mark. And then the same thing happened to Rednu, who is another creator who was also doing the tournament. He also got kicked out of the Bizarre Brigade at the 10-hour mark too. So I'm pretty sure there's like a soft cap of 10 hours in any game mode in which they will kind of kick you out and reset in case someone goes AFK for that long, I'm guessing. So I'm like 99% sure it was the 10-hour thing, even though they said that it was a memory issue, because the thing is, my game didn't crash, right? My game didn't crash or anything. I just got kicked out of the arcade itself. So then I'm pretty sure it was like a 10-hour timer. So I guess there's a lesson. If you guys are ever, for some reason, spending 10 hours in a game mode in Zenless, there is a 10-hour timer on that. So make sure you finish whatever you're doing before the 10 hours are out.
The Zenless devs are like, no one's going to spend 10 hours plus on the mini game.
Yeah.
They underestimate our determination.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't know that was the case. I see. I think my longest stream was the Penacony stream, where like I think it was the 2.1 and 2.2, like the adventuring story one.
Adventuring, yeah, it was like 8 hours.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah. It was a long story. I think it took me. I had to end stream because I already reached the 11 hour, 12 hour mark. Where like
the YouTube stream,
YouTube won't contain. I remember like, and that was you already kept up like with the Penacony stream, right? Like I mean Penacony, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so then like when Akiron said like, oh, my name is Raiden Bose Morime, I was like, oh my god. And then like I was like, oh my god. And then someone in like the chat suddenly went, Kola, you gotta end stream now. Like you're close to 12-hour mark. And I was like, oh my god, Raiden Bose Morime. And then I looked at the chat, I was like, wait, what? I didn't know that. And then they're like, yeah, YouTube like deletes your VOD if you cap above 12 hours.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah. Yes, that I think that's still a thing.
Oh wow.
I think Azrael has like first time experience in this. I think he actually has experienced this because I think there was one stream that he did, and that was like a Honkai Star stream. When he's back, we can ask him. Where I did see him stream it, and then like next day I saw the VOD was gone or something, and then after that he mentioned on Twitter that
12 hour. Oh,
okay.
He says yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It was I was like 2 patches behind on Star Rail.
Oh, so you're grinding it?
We're gonna do everything in one day. And so I also did not know it's at the 12-hour mark is when it cuts off. Like you can still stream past that. Like
but
they
the
won't
VOD doesn't
end your
save.
stream.
Yeah.
But the VOD does not save past the 12-hour mark. In fact, it cuts off the 12th hour. So when I streamed that entire thing, I got completely caught up, and it was the Fei Xiao's like thing, the Fei Xiao story. And I was like, dude, this is so good, peak. And then I woke up in the morning and I saw comments that were like, what happened in the last hour of the stream? And I'm like, what? And then I look and it was like, yeah, I scrolled to the end of the video and it just ends. And I'm like, what the hell happened? So then I contacted support. And they were like,
the what gets deleted, but it's just above 12-hour mark. Yeah, above the
12-hour mark, it cuts off. Yeah, and so I lost. That is completely gone. I have no backup. I wasn't recording because I normally just have like the stream. So that is the only piece of like Hoyo Media that I've played through that I have zero like evidence or like historical records of. And I reached out to YouTube. Oh, my camera froze. I reached out to YouTube.
It was a 12-hour mark on your camera.
The 12-hour mark, and
it hit. It's not gonna save us.
So coincidental.
Let me see. Deactivate, activate. Are we back?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Activate.
Can't see you though.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay.
Right. You're good.
But yeah, so I reached out to YouTube and I was like, hey, is there any like this happened? Is there any way that it's like still in the backlog servers of YouTube. Like it just happened last night. Like it wasn't even like a full 10 hour. Like it was like 6 hours ago. And they're like, no, sorry, we don't keep it at all. Like it's deleted immediately. And I was like, so there's no way for me to get that. And they're like, no, it's gone. And I was like, damn it. Like that entire
the thought
last
process
hour.
from YouTube for that, like,
I
why?
don't
Like there must
understand.
be somewhere, right? It must be kept somewhere in the cloud.
Yeah,
like,
because it instantly turns into a VOD. Like it has to actively delete it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because on
Yeah.
YouTube,
Like, why is
the
it just
moment
this
you click
hour?
and stream, it's a video. And I'm like, just
Yeah.
give me the hour. It's like the hype part of the story.
Yeah, it was
the
the
last
hype
hour.
I wanted to see a reaction to that. Then I was like, yo, I was like,
Uh,
and after that, I think
Ended
that,
up
the
edging your
comments are
viewers.
like, oh my god. Oh my God.
I was like, never again, never will this happen. And I think I had to literally in stream and do that thing with Zenless because I was at like the 10-hour mark and I was like, yo, we have to in stream and I need to make a game
oh.
because otherwise I'm not losing anything on.
And once bitten, twice shy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
I was speaking about that because I had like the close to 11-hour mark, 12-hour mark when like Raiden Acheron revealed herself as Raiden Bosemorime, and I was like so hyped out about it. And then after that, like chat went on like, you gotta end the stream because your voice getting closer to the 12-hour mark, and I was
At
like,
least you noticed that because losing that would have been awful. Like having
exactly.
Yeah.
lost that section,
Yeah.
no recovery.
Exactly. No recovery. I would crash out. Like I would probably like
Crash
crash
out
out
live.
Honkai Star 1 month. Crash out live. Like yeah, exactly. Because it's like, you know, that's such an important moment. Like there is no recollection or like there's no historical evidence of you playing that part. Like
Mhm.
it's just
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
awful. That's
Yeah.
why like a long time ago, like way before Genshin came out, I started playing Honkai Impact 3rd, and I actually was like, I wonder if anybody would watch. There was like I think it was actually 15 people watching HI3 on Twitch, and I streamed chapter it's when Kiana goes through the simulation with like where she sees well, why can't I remember her dad?
oh, I think it
Ooh.
was like okay. So it's like chapter 5, I think. Siegfried?
Chapter 5. Yeah, Siegfried. Yes,
Yeah,
in the
Siegfried.
winter biome thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
chapter 5,
I
chapter 4,
streamed
yeah.
that, and I mean, at the time, my average viewers was also just like 2, but I did have more viewers coming on that one. I think I had like 5. I was like, oh my god, people love this
Hey.
mobile game. Let's go. And then unfortunately, I like never streamed it again after that. But then I wish I still had those because Twitch, you know, deletes VODs and like whatever, and I didn't have it. But anyway, so it took me so long for coffee. Do you have the wheel ready?
All good.
We have it ready.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, sorry
Okay.
for ramble.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay, guys, take a break.
Oh.
Like, yeah, keep yapping. But yeah, it's been so amazing speaking with you guys.
Mhm.
Yes, thank you for coming on. It's
been
very
so much
great to hear
fun.
you,
Also, hearing
yeah.
your story was so cool.
Yes, it was.
Thank you for hearing my story.
Thanks for
Okay,
sharing.
gamers.
I guess I'll just
Okay.
wait.
All right, Josh.
Gamers, are we ready?
Yes,
Are we ready?
yes.
We are ready.
Okay. Yeah. So in the past couple podcasts, I've been the one sending it up, and they've always been different. So even for Agent as they don't even know what we're doing here today. And you guys can
don't.
see we do have a few colors on that.
Oh wait,
wheel,
I need
yes?
to open it. 1 second.
Okay, sorry, where's the wheel? Oh, is it like in another?
Well, yeah, Josh
if
has a
you open up,
stream
also-
going.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
All right. Perfect.
All right, see it.
So, today for our proxy minigame, we're going to be drafting our ultimate Hoyoverse team based off the colors we roll.
Oh,
Oh, you'll see
Okay.
it. Okay.
interesting. So the color
So-
scheme of the
Get
character?
interested in it.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. So, we're going to allow each person to start at least once per round. We're going to go 4 rounds. So, kind of like a Genshin or a Honkai Star Rail team. I know ZZZ and HI3 are 3, but we'll go 4. So, on my screen, we have Age at the top left,
Oh.
As on the top right. I'm on the bottom left, and Kodla's on the bottom right.
Same for me.
That's the same for me.
So we're gonna start with Age into As, Kodla, me. as into Kodla me age. Kodla into me age as, and then me into age as Kodla. So I'll help you guys out with the order.
I was gonna say perfect. I will not remember that.
Don't worry. Visually on my stream, it'll make sense for everybody.
Clockwise.
But for us that are viewing it on Discord, it looks jumbled. But don't worry, I'll kind of direct us from there. But just as a explanation for everybody, we're gonna go. Everybody's gonna start at least once. We're gonna go counterclockwise from that person. Okay, so we're gonna spin the wheel, and you are allowed to pick up any character within the Hoyoverse that matches that relative color theme.
Okay.
Simple. And then whoever comes out with the strongest team, you can either base it off of like mechanics, you could base it off of lore, aesthetics, your favorite, of course.
Wait, what is that orange?
Construct the best team.
Red. No, okay, never mind.
Is orange spelled different?
Oh no.
As in, like, the orange is red.
Oh no! Don't worry. The colors aren't associated because there's like there's purple with red and then white with yellow. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, all right.
It's just yeah. It's sorry, I didn't color code it. My bad.
That's fine.
My bad.
I didn't have the wheel pulled up. I almost missed it.
Don't worry. I will announce it. I'll announce it. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready to play?
I'm ready.
Yes.
The Ultimate Hoyo Draft Colors Edition. Okay, so again, we are going to start with age. You're going to kick us off for this first round. Our first color that we have to draft with is...
I'm going to forget every single character that uses this color when I'm on the spot.
You said it's in the entire Hoyoverse?
In the entire Hoyoverse, purple. That's a good color. There are a lot of good purple characters.
There's one character on my screen right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one huge pick that you can take right now.
Okay. Age with the first pick of the first draft or the first round of the draft.
You got this. Girl.
Which purple Hoyoverse character are we picking?
Shall I? I mean, she's actually one of the first characters who I pulled. I think she's the first character I pulled the light cone for as well in Star Rails. So, Miss Acheron, she's on the screen.
All right.
I feel like her team is gonna be the most strongest at this point. She has a freaking Emanator.
Chad said Bailu is purple.
True.
You're not wrong about that.
That profiles are holy.
We're starting off with an
One of the
Emanator.
strongest. Holy.
Okay.
Are you removing the color? Or are you keeping it?
I will be removing the color, yes.
Oh,
so that each round we won't be able to pick it. But again, your pick is going to be, we're all going to choose a purple character from here.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of... You said, wait, how are we ranking this? You said, are we like doing a competition at the end of
Who has the best team?
Who's gonna win?
Overall team.
As
The best
much as I
powerful
would
team.
love to pick Vivian, I absolutely would do Vivian, but if we're going off of just like
right.
strength, I am going to go ahead and steal, I don't even know if I know how to say her name, but yeah, Castries.
Oh,
goodness, you guys are
Castoris, and she will be out by the time the podcast. So Castoris is allowed. Yes, Castoris. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. The Arbiter of Death.
And
Okay,
also really cool scythe.
Kodla, I'm
Yes.
sorry for taking your bay.
Dragons, Elf Girl.
No, that's fine. I'm
everything.
thinking like
I didn't know that's how it would work.
I thought the wheel was gonna change actually. So her Show of Thunder is red and black, white. But she has an outfit. Okay, so outfit doesn't count, right?
Well, technically, the outfit is the character suit.
As in, like, she has different outfits in Honkai Impact.
Oh,
So there's
is it
one
like
outfit where-
cosmetic?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
I
a
see.
cosmetic thing.
Oh, it's not. If it's cosmetic, will we?
I would say just base.
I'm gonna say
I would say
no.
just base. Yeah.
I'm gonna say no, just base. Yeah, I think that's just safe.
Understandable, yeah. Default.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether you guys count it as purple. It has like hints of purple, white. Her Show of Origin, Raiden Mei.
Yes, we all allow
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Akron, we have me.
We're building the whole team.
I wonder because I was also thinking like whether variants or like similar characters are allowed, or if Rider May wasn't allowed, I was already thinking Cloran. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Herrscher of Origin rather than May.
100%.
Okay.
100%. And yes, because she's her own battlesuit, then technically
Yes,
we'll,
it's her
we'll
own
definitely
battlesuit.
allow. Yep,
Exactly.
exactly. So that's how we'll base it off in the HI3 section of it. But
Let's go.
funny enough, you took my pick, my favorite character in almost all the Hoyoverse games, and shout out to Crystal Lee. One of my favorite
Cloran.
Genshin characters is Cloran. So I'm gonna be picking up Cloran
Ooh.
as one of the
I thank God I
strongest.
didn't take your
electric-
favorite.
Her ult is
Genshin
still one of the
characters.
coolest Genshin ults that I've seen. I will say
Mhm.
that ult is incredible.
Yes.
And she was so
Yeah.
badass in the story too.
I wouldn't know, but I believe
Mhm.
it.
Not a bad pick for the last pick. But now, as you're going to be starting this next round.
Awesome.
So it's going to go as Kalami age.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to move this color. Our next color
Ooh.
is going to be.
Ooh.
That's a good
Yellow.
color.
Ooh.
Yellow.
Suddenly I've forgotten every
Yellow.
character that has yellow in their design.
Yeah, so have I. I'm trying to
I already have
think.
two characters in my brain.
It's okay. It's okay. You can use your phones. You know, if we really need to. If we really need to, I need to look up if this character is predominantly yellow.
I got one.
Oh my
It's also
god.
one of my favorite characters.
Not me actually looking up a tier list.
Tier list of yellow. Yeah, actually, let me just Google yellow Hoyo characters. Let's see.
I guess like and what Anby S rank counts like right, like orange, yellowish.
I would.
That's I'll count as orange.
Oh, you know
orange,
what?
yeah, more
Actually,
orange.
this is I really like this pick. Actually, I'm gonna go with the female Dream Seeker from HI3 Part 2.
Oh,
okay, exactly,
yeah.
Yeah, she's very yellow. Yep. Mhm.
Okay,
Her outfit.
okay. The female Dream Seeker.
Mhm.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Okay, so
Okay.
what would
Copper.
yours? Okay, I want to keep track with everyone's. So now S has Castris, and I'm being competitive here. and also female Dream Seeker. Okay, I'm gonna go with literally the other Daki Makura beside me, but she has an outfit here. But her base default outfit is Dia Ancora, and that's yellow. So I'm going with
That
Durando,
was so good.
Durando, Bianca Atagina, Dia Ancora. Yep. Oh, I'm
There you
going OP mode. Let's go.
Dude, Diankra's like animations is peak. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
freaking
it's so
chill.
good. I love playing her in Oh my god, I forgot the
Abyss?
thing. It's like the No, not the Abyss. The
Elysian Realm.
Yes, Elysian Realm. Thank you. Yes.
Simulator Universe. Yes. Elysian Realm. Her ulti is insane.
Okay. Okay.
Have you chosen?
Okay.
Me furiously searching.
Okay. Hold up. Let me look it up one more time. Look it up one more time.
Yeah, chat.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know I've been
Why is
going
yellow
over,
so
like,
hard?
how much I love Trigger, but the only reason I didn't pick Trigger is because I'm going for straight powered right now.
Yeah,
We're going
power
with
mode.
I'm trying to power scale the Hoyo universe.
Wait, Josh,
Okay.
Cloran's best friend. is
Okay.
also-
Well, that's the problem. All right, because it wouldn't be the best power pick, but I mean,
True.
yeah,
But you're gonna
maybe I could
separate
play
the
to, you know,
besties?
I'll play to
The
the fans.
besties,
I'll play to the
though.
fans.
Come
Let's do it.
on.
Hold on. Let's do it. Hold up. Let me pull it up.
the color wheel is really good.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, wait, that
I'm
art's so
taking
cool.
Navio with my second pick. Let's go. We love to
That's
see
so
it.
beautiful.
That's really
And you know,
pretty.
It's signed.
Really good.
It's signed. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
So
It's gorgeous.
You had that
Wait,
shit
yeah,
on
funny enough.
standby. You knew you were gonna pick.
Yeah.
No, because this is one of the
This-
posters I was
this-
giving away.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got to meet Brenna Larson at one of like this
Oh.
pop-up signing, and she signed a Navi poster. I
God,
actually
that's
got.
right.
I'm
I
giving this
tuned
one
into that
away.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving this one away.
From the spinner we
and-
love.
Yeah, and then the
sweet.
Cloren poster and Navi poster, I'm probably gonna hit
This
up.
wheel of colors is
Yeah,
rigged. Purple, yellow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Why are there so few
I'm
yellow
not
characters
ready.
for the games I play?
I'll play to the fans. I'll grab Navia. She's a great character for Crystallize with Cloren, so it's not a bad pick.
I mean, that was pretty strong too. I mean,
Yeah, and Navia and Cloren are one of the stronger characters in all of Genshin, mechanically. So
and together, yeah, they're even stronger. So
yeah,
power
with love,
Yes.
the power of love. Yeah. Okay.
Right, age.
Uh,
Have you?
Age.
Oh my god. Does blonde count as yellow?
Well,
Wait, are you thinking of
blonde and then the
Pinocchio?
rest of the outfit's green? I think we're gonna go green for that character.
I think the entire vibe.
mean,
Okay.
If you're talking about a guy who throws coins around, I mean, all the effects
Yeah.
are yellow.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah,
well,
I
you
am
know
thinking
what?
about the guy who throws coins around.
If that's your pick, I think we'll allow it because he has like a few different colors going on.
Okay, yes. Then in that case, my pick will be Mr. RNG Gambler himself, my spirit animal, Aventurine.
It's time to bust.
It's
Also,
time
I
to
wanna
bust.
Clarify from some like choices that I'm seeing in chat. Do they have to be playable characters?
Ideally, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was
So
gonna say
we're not
'cause
going
Chat was saying-
NPCs.
Chat was saying the Nook.
Yeah,
and
I-
I was
I
like,
would
that
take the
should've
Nook.
been a crazy
Yeah.
pick.
Yo,
Akron
that's
the Nook.
insane.
Insane.
The power creep.
Our creep would be too crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope. It is my pick first for the third round. We're gonna remove yellow. Let's see what our third color is.
Wait, do I not get the color pick?
No, you get it. Sorry. No, that's right. You start the third.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Carla's
bad.
I'm about to
I
get
skipped
scammed.
over you.
Carla's in this to
I'm
win
trying
it.
to cheat out here. Green.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
but even green is okay. But oh my god, he's not play. I immediately thought of Alexa.
Oh my god,
But
wait.
he's not playable yet.
I mean, he's
I'll
going to
allow
be
it.
playable.
I'll allow it.
I first thought of Sue, but Sue's not playable in Honkai Impacted. But yeah, I'm going with Alexa. Oh wait, pause. Is Alexa super strong? We don't even know too much because like his voice is not out yet.
But doesn't
Pause,
matter,
pause,
he's
pause,
hot.
Yeah, he's hot though. He be slaying. He served.
He did serve.
What else? Green.
Mm.
Venti? Venti's an Archon.
Venti's an
Oh,
Archon.
that is true.
Green.
Yeah.
Vita
green.
Songchue. You know what? Instead of Alexa, I'm going with Vita. Yeah. Vita from
Vita.
Honkai Impacted.
Okay.
All my picks are Honkai Impacted.
Vita's
I mean,
actually
you play to your strengths. Play to your strengths.
crazy pull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's super strong though, so
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
very much so.
going with Vita.
I wanted to pull up an HI3 character. And let me ask you guys as an assist, because I can reference these two about it. How strong is Mobius?
No,
Not
she's trash. Actually,
He's trash?
She's trash. You do not want Mobius. Let me tell
Okay,
you.
no Mobius. No Mobius. Never mind. I'm gonna stick
I
to what I
wonder what
know.
Asriel's pick was. I mean, she's pretty strong. It's definitely one of the flame chasers.
We're going.
Misinformation.
I don't know. It seems like Az kind of wanted it. I don't know.
No, what do you mean? No, Az is trying to
help.
help you by informing you that she's
Yeah,
trash,
yeah.
you know?
I'm trying to have you have a good team, a strong team.
Yeah. Okay.
You didn't pick it.
Canonically strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Unironically,
Infinite
she is very
Ouroboros.
strong. Yeah,
She's really smart as well, not just strong. She's like high intellectual being.
one of the
I
highest IQs.
mean, do I want to go
She's
with
Really strong.
with someone who's high intellect or someone who can know all? I'm picking Nahida, the Dendro Archon.
Ooh,
My
daughter.
favorite baby.
Okay.
Daughter
Might as
herself.
well be like Nahida. Whoa, you guys are like a lot of strong
Okay.
ones.
You know what?
Right, age.
I'm gonna continue down my path of characters that I simp for, and I'll hate them.
Oh, I like
Good pick, good pick. Good pick.
We're aura farming out here.
Yeah. You still power
It's a bunch of
Aura
tired. Wait, I just realized all my characters are tired. They're all tired of everything.
The sleepy team.
They're done. They're done.
farm. Lost and tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think we've already. I think we
I
know who I'm
wonder.
gonna pick here. I am going to also lock in Mobius.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Oh wait, now
comes
this
down to
goes to
this,
you.
folks. And it goes to me now. Officially. Folks, the last color we're going to be drawing here is
Yes! 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 Sorry. I
I'm
lost.
picking lighter. I'm picking lighter, man. I'm picking lighter, bro.
Targeted.
Oh, I know what I'm picking.
Okay. No, I'm nice. I'll play nice. There's a lot of good red characters.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I have my pick.
There's a lot of good red characters. Now, you could go to HSR for some strong picks. There are so many HI3 picks. Flame Scion. Who's the other red one? There was another red one, but I'll save it for those two. Because at this point we're kind of already on a theme. I haven't mixed it up at all. You know
I
what?
haven't mixed it up as well.
I'm gonna go mono Genshin team here. We're gonna pick up arguably the strongest Genshin character to date, and that is the Pyro Archon.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Mavuika.
Klee. Klee's the Pyro Archon. Oh,
Bet it! Yeah, bet it! My true Pyro Archon.
Okay, I have a conflict now.
Okay, Loki
Yeah.
feel like what age is gonna pick now? I think I have an idea.
I have a conflict. There's two characters that I'm always just down atrocious for. Between Zenless
like
Zone
Mr.
Zero and
King?
Honkai Star Rail. So, what direction
Oh,
should
I
I go?
Your king.
I don't know. Oh,
Orchestrum Kremnos.
do I go for the
Yeah.
King of Crastum Kremnos or do I go for the King of the Ring?
No, let's go.
Oh, it's so hard. You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to RNG. Coin flip. Decide for
Coin
me.
flip.
I can't choose
Coin
between
flip.
my husbands, so lighter heads.
I mean, if they're both your husband, and just to speak to the competition before you do, we are looking for the strongest team.
They're the strongest in my
yes.
heart.
Okay.
He's the undefeated champion, though. You see, he's undefeated, Josh. You don't understand.
Undefeated,
Fair. He hasn't been defeated yet. You're right.
He has yet to lose, so gods.
Fair enough.
You could probably take him.
in a fight, right?
Yeah,
In a fight.
Yeah,
In
of
a
course.
fight, right?
Yeah, because we're looking for the strongest in a fight right now, right? You know what? I mean, I've decided, going by that logic, let's have some variety in my game. Okay, I love Zenless Zone Zero. It's my favorite game, so of course we have to have some representation. The undefeated champion, Lighter. himself.
Amazing. Locked in.
Okay.
I feel
Yes.
terrible that literally none of my characters were from the Zenless universe, but since we're going, because we're going like lore strength, right? Like not just like
Like
in-game
we're going
He's
mechanic.
undefeated.
Like also kind of lore ties in with like how strong they are. in
Oh,
game,
okay.
But like
okay.
we'll go like overall like power here.
Okay, I was
like-
thinking lore power like the entire time. But with that said, there's one red character that we have seen go toe to toe with someone as strong as Vita. Now, they were both playing with each other, but I'm actually going to choose Sparkle.
Mm.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I totally thought that you were talking about like that 1.5 part. I thought you were gonna choose Kiana, but okay, all right.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah, no,
Kiana's
no,
my
yeah.
pick. Oh, okay.
I saw that Sparkle battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sparkle battle. Yeah, confrontation. Yeah, the PV.
That went
It was so
hard.
good.
Okay, I've already mentioned the teaser of what I'm gonna pick, right? So red, I thought of Kiana's latest new battlesuit called Padam, Wishing Star. Kiana, it's like filled with red, white. It's
Ooh.
post finality like as well, so she's just like really strong.
Yeah.
Kiana, like it's just super strong. So in terms of lore, it's like an absolute pick. It's just I feel bad because I am mono Honkai Impactor right now, and this is a proxy podcast. I'm not that I don't have any. There's no Honkai Stario Zenless Genshin contribution. Ideally, it would be like nice to have all four, but I'm going with mono Honkai Impactor.
There we go.
You're already
I was
too
gonna say,
deep.
I'm the Zenless
Go.
guy. I have no Zenless characters on my
Yeah,
roster. so-
Am I the
Evolve
only
Genshin
one with a
characters not
Zenless
for me,
character?
so-
Yeah, I think so.
It's because canonically, I think Zenless Zone Zeros don't really go to like a cop doesn't go toe to toe with.
Listen, he's undefeated. He's undefeated, guys. He has never been
He's
defeated
undefeated,
before.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, we have the Void Hunters, but we haven't like
Yeah,
actually
Miyabi.
seen their
Right,
full strength
right.
yet. And the only playable one is Miyabi, which like still gets no diffed by anyone from HI3. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. But let us know down in the comments who you think won the draft battle. There you guys go. All right.
Wait, you should give a repeat of,
Yeah.
of everyone's teams so they can have a
in
refresher.
post,
In post, but
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, we
in
got it.
post.
I see.
But,
Trying to shorten the podcast down. I get it. I get it.
All right, all right.
little bit,
Gotta
little bit.
get those cuts in.
Yeah. I mean, now that we're kind of towards the tail end of the podcast, now's a little bit more time for like more like Q&A questions, open-ended, like extra conversations that we'd like to kind of touch upon that we didn't really in the first half. So any questions, I guess, to kick us off from chat, or do you guys have any other topics you guys want to bring up? Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh, that was a burp there.
Excuse
Oh,
you.
good.
I don't think I have any questions, but yeah, chat if you have any questions.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna change my window. You guys might have to bring me back up.
Yeah, I'm just rearranging
yeah,
that.
you're good.
It's like, and then
I didn't even
pow.
realize time
Oh.
passed so fast.
I know.
Really?
Whoa, it's been 3 hours? What the?
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah, 2 hours 30 minutes on my little recorder. Whew.
Guys, my YouTube chat
instantly
saying
did not
Codless
feel-
sweep. Codless team sweeps because Honkai third is
Yeah.
just so much more OP.
yeah, it is true.
Come on, sweeping here.
He's undefeated, guys. That's
But
the
he's
only
undefeated,
defense I
though,
have. He's undefeated. Al Haytham would do anything to get off work early.
Real.
But you do have Archeron though. You do
Yeah, and I have an
Archeron,
Emanator and then Aventurine,
She has
who
an
is literally
Emanator.
the luck god, okay? He never loses.
Exactly.
It's true.
There
He
you go,
never
there you go.
loses.
Actually, Age has like the luck. And the
Yeah, you
undefeated
chose the gotcha.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gotcha team.
I just have Sesmilek, so
Listen,
And
that's the
that's
most powerful of
perfect,
all.
I love
That
it.
is powerful.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very
Come
powerful.
on now.
Among all Hoyo games, whose moon is the most weird? I don't know about Honkai Third.
That's a crazy question
Hey,
because
Genshin?
like Genshin has like just more moons.
Yeah, they just announced
Yeah,
extra
exactly.
moons, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I think ZZZ's moon is probably the second weirdest just because we have no idea
Yeah.
what's actually happening up there. Because like
Yeah.
there's nothing crazy about the moon in HI3. I mean, it's very very important lore-wise, but like it is
Yeah,
just
for
a
sure.
moon with Honkai on it.
Yeah, and ironically,
Yeah, I know.
Honkai Star Rail, the one in space, we haven't really seen any moons
seen
yet.
any moons, yeah.
Many significant moons, so...
The one game that we could actively go to moons as much as they love to go to moons, and we have not been to one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
because...
say Genshin, no? Yeah.
Yeah, because the Genshin
terms
ones
of,
are
like,
like, do we even know
moons.
if they're real or not, right? There's so many like
Right.
theories in Tavat where is the sky even real? So
Exactly.
who knows what's going on beyond those moons that we see in the sky?
And they had like
Oh,
the
I-
web event recently as well.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the web event, yeah. Someone said any chances for collabs outside the podcast, regardless if it's Hoyo related or not. Funny
I would
enough,
love
Never,
to.
never. Why would I
You know what?
get
Actually, no.
shots?
I hate
Yeah,
all
no,
of these
for real.
people. I was dragged here by force. Okay, this is a hostage
Yeah.
situation.
you've been acting this whole time.
Yeah, I know.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, we actually did one yesterday. We did a repo collab
Mhm.
with a bunch of people, so you can check that out. I think it's literally on all of our channels, except Codla's. I'm so sorry.
I've
Not
been
to
Next
leave
time
you
Kodla
here.
has to
No
come.
worries about it. I think it's a new game. I've been seeing so many people play
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, it was actually incredibly fun. It was really good.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's like a co-op thing.
Have you
It
played?
reminds me of like the other co-op horror game that came
Lethal
out a few months
Company.
ago as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. There you go.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, super down to like serious answer.
Yes, yeah. That was
We
really
are
fun.
trying to
Anytime.
set something up. I'm reaching out to more people about it. These two know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
That'll probably like late April, if I can get it up fast enough. But we'll see.
That one I do actually know about.
Mhm.
Kodla, did you see what happened at the end of the last podcast?
No, what happened?
At the end of the last podcast, Josh was like, Vanity, why don't you introduce our next guest? And I was like, who is our next guest? I was like- because there was in the chat, it was Josh asked like about having you on, and I was like, oh yeah, that'd be epic. Like reach out through because I'm setting up a Zenless collab. And and you're in
Game
that
show.
server, and I was like, you could reach out through that. And then I didn't know that there was anything past that message, and so I was like, who are we having on? And the Josh was like, we're having Z Kodla on.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's why you're like, oh, they're like, oh, now I know who's going on. I actually know that. That's why I was just like, okay, why is this inside joke? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
No, Kodla, it's because Az actually hates you.
yeah.
Nuclear
I've never
drama
watched
about
your
to start.
content. Yeah.
Like, I actually, like, as why not you introduce yourself? Okay, I gotta watch that. I'm gonna watch that after. I actually have no idea.
Did Josh keep it in though? That's the real question.
No.
Oh yeah.
It was this podcast goes out.
Yeah, it's not out yet, but did you?
It's
keep
not.
Oh,
it?
right.
You kept it in or
You're
no?
still
If
in the
you want me to
process.
keep it in, it's a funny
Well,
moment.
it is a funny moment. Like you don't, you can definitely keep it in for sure.
But yeah.
Bizarre
Yeah.
Brigade is a fun co-op game too.
Oh,
The
he's too
video is
traumatized
really
with
fun.
it.
Yeah. To be fair though, my score shows 0 on it right now.
Yeah, they
because
reset it.
updated
Update, yeah. The
And
update.
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that my score
Mm.
says 0. So maybe me and Age can go on and
you go.
and
Oh,
get the highest
goodness.
score known to mankind. And
Oh, goodness, a
we're doing
repeat
Another
incident.
10-hour stream of co-op high score.
This time, make sure to finish before 10 hours though.
For the 10-hour.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
And no one's gonna play more than 10 hours, right?
Mm.
No, definitely not.
How strange.
Isn't it more possible now with how the format is shaped? Or is it
For the
not?
minigames?
No, because they
Ah,
changed the format of Bizarre Brigade.
But they
a
removed the
little bit.
exploits.
Yeah.
So
Possible
I feel
in terms of
Right.
what? Like in terms of getting a higher score or in terms of
No, just
going
like
longer?
of going that long.
Oh
Or
yeah,
not
because
many
they added the
ways.
endless wave. Yeah, they added the endless
Right,
wave thing.
okay.
So
Oh.
technically,
Okay.
people can do it without like doing high strats. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But they might still have
Um,
the overall arcade kick timer. Who knows?
Yeah, that is
I
true.
guess
don't
someone
know
has to
if
test
they're
it
doing
out
that.
for science, you know? Let us know. Let us know. Is the timer still there, guys? 10 hours?
Someone said, "Do you think we'll get to see Trigger's eyes in her agent story?" I have
Ooh.
no idea. I think it would be really cool if we did, because I really want to see what they look like
Mm.
and what kind of like scars she has from it. They promotional or in the trailer, like in the dev stream when they showed that it was going to be about when we like first met her, they did
Mm.
show a picture that you know, like how they sometimes you get like a Polaroid picture,
Mm.
and it was of Trigger, but she was in like just a blindfold, and it was like she was in just normal like
Ooh.
cloth clothes.
Mhm.
So maybe there's a chance that, you know, when she opens up to us in this agent story, she kind of like shows us her eyes. Because we have been getting some unbelievably gorgeous Zenless art pieces, like
Yes.
the Vivian
The
piece with
follow.
the zoom in on her
Yeah.
eye.
Mm.
Oh my
Icarus.
god, so like
Magnificent.
one of the coolest pieces of art like they've ever put out.
The follow
And
totem.
I will say I mentioned this on stream. Or not on stream, I tweeted it out. But I got a new like ultra wide monitor.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I went back
saw-
and started like, because I saw the Zenless was optimized for it, and I was like,
saw
oh, what does
it.
it look like when I go through? The art is I can actually see more detail and like the things in the art because it is fully extended. It's not just like
Yeah.
stretched.
Yeah.
It is a bigger picture. So there's a lot of like just small stuff that you can find just in the sides.
Yeah.
Like for example, in Anby's agent mission, when you see them like all like, you know, binding into one in that one scene, it looks beautiful by itself, but in the ultra wide one you can actually see that the shot is actually shot through Anby's legs. Like you can see her legs like on the
Oh.
side, and it's like shot underneath her legs, which like you literally just don't know that if you're
Oh
not
my
on an
god,
ultra
we're
wide.
missing out.
Yeah.
We're missing
I know,
out.
it's
Age
such
back.
a to win
I
difference. Monitor diff. So yeah, I think
Man.
when I start doing the stories, I might be doing, because right now I'm accidentally in the ultra wide. I started streaming in the ultra wide aspect ratio,
Ooh.
which I think is like okay. It's one of those things that I don't know if viewers are gonna like or not, because it has like bars on the top and bottom, and it's like
like a
kind
cinema.
of in the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like literally like a cinema thing. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna do some test streams to see if they like it. But if they do, and I could stream with that, so that I could like capture that detail
Dude,
from
your
like all the
immersion
extra
is
arts,
gonna
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
be
so
so-
good.
Because I feel like so many
I saw the
people just
tweet.
would never see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I saw the tweet where you put out the one where I think Hugo was on the staircase. And then, like, there were,
Yeah.
There's a whole
I
other
was
like room. There's like a whole other painting on the right. Yeah.
I'm
And
like, what am I missing
didn't
out?
post. I don't think I posted this one on Twitter, but I posted a shit ton in my Discord. The funniest one is at the end of 1.4, when after Miyabi does the big slash and it's zooming out from like the boat being split, and then it cuts to Sarah on the phone.
Yeah.
You get to see her early because it's not just the comic strips. All of the
Okay.
cutscenes are also like fully like longer too. So when it zooms out from the boat being cut out, you just see Sarah chilling on the side on the phone, and then it cuts to her being on the main screen. And
Wow.
it's really funny.
Wow,
Because
that's
you
so
do
cool.
literally just get to see details that you wouldn't see normally.
Like, that's a whole ass new experience.
Yeah.
I know,
Zero
I
Part Two.
know.
But the fact that they accounted for this for the ultra wide monitors with the art,
Yeah.
knowing that most players are not going to see that, but then they still
Minuscule
obviously
amount of
have
players.
they obviously have still put the thought into making like putting Sarah on the left, so you kind of see a tease of the next shot and how that cinematography would progress. That's crazy. I'm
Yeah.
ultra wide monitor.
That's what I want to like. Actually, legitimately, I kind of want you guys to pull up one picture and like show it to your chat. It is literally the image of Vivian doing the like seeing the vision.
Oh, is it on
Because-
Discord? I see it.
I'm gonna grab it real quick and I'm gonna send it to
Yeah,
you.
and then post it
let me
in the
get it.
Discord too.
Yeah. Because you do again get to see like more. You can see more of her hand, like capturing her face. And it's just Oh my god, it looks so good. Let me actually grab it real quick.
You're gonna buy ultra wide monitors and use it portrait.
Okay,
Now
I'm sending it in the random play chat.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
So that is
Okay.
the new ultra wide one, and
Oh.
the original one looks like
Okay, let me pull it up.
Oh, there it is.
looks
There
like
it is.
this.
Wow.
Okay, let me.
What the?
Oh my
Whoa,
god, that's
okay,
so
that is-
HD.
yeah.
Yeah,
That is so
yeah.
HD. Holy shit.
So
Let me
that's
quickly
that's
pull it
the for my chat. This is the Vivian one,
Let me show my
and this is what it
chat.
normally looks like.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in post, but just for my stream.
This is the normal one, and then this one is the
Oh, good lord!
HD.
But it's
Good
just cool
lord.
because you get to see her other like finger. Like it just I don't know. It adds more
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
like her capturing her face.
It's so much more immersive, really.
Yeah, because you can see, you
Wow.
can imagine like what pose she's doing at that
Yeah.
at that moment.
Oh, and then yeah, if you want to see the Anby one that I was talking about, I think I did have it as well that I can send. Yeah, so here's the original, and then here is the one where you get to see.
I feel I'm
like,
gonna get
how
mind
it's
blown.
Okay, this is the
through-
OG.
like, half you
Oh
can see
my
her legs
God.
on the side.
Oh,
Still getting it from
I
the chat.
am-
This is normal.
and then this is the
Holy
wide.
shit.
Oh yeah, the legs.
Yeah, the legs.
Which you just literally don't see at all in the original.
Let me show it to my
Wow.
chat. I don't know why it's not loading for this.
It's probably if you're talking about like the ultra wide one, it's probably because it's
It's
it
really
is a
large.
pretty big file. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
a very
okay, so the-
large, like high definite. I think it's a 4K image. So-
Yeah. Whoa. So this is the original one.
They're Anby's legs. Anby's the one man spreading.
To be fair, it
Yeah.
could not be that she's man spreading. It could be Anby's on the left and Soldiers on the right.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah,
It
yeah.
could be.
Legs.
Yeah, legs. Yeah.
But even so, just the idea of viewing this scene between the two of them, who are kind of outside viewers of the entire incident,
Mhm.
while still having that connection to them, is just.
Yeah.
I feel. Oh my
It
god!
adds so much.
Every time I
Yeah.
see a CG now, I'm gonna feel like I'm missing out.
I'm missing out. Thanks. Ash.
See
Damn it,
what's on the
Ash, the
sidelines.
Now I need to know what's the context. Yeah, now I'm gonna be like, I should totally get a ultra wide cam monitor.
Yeah, it is very nice. It's very nice.
Mhm.
Alright, I might have to go soon because I have an appointment.
Ooh.
At-
Yeah, I
If
think
you
we're-
need to
I think we're
go,
wrapping
you know,
up.
Yeah. No
we're
worries,
pretty much
no
wrapping up with
worries.
some Q&As or anything. And if anything, if we have more conversation to be had, of course, you're more than welcome to come back again.
Please do.
Am I the only one that can't see Josh?
Oh, this
you
is
have to
Josh
pull it back
swapped.
up again.
So you have to reopen
yeah,
the
they have
stream.
swapped.
Yeah, you have to
Oh.
unclick the
Oh my god!
The
Oh
view
my god! This
non-participant
entire
and bring
time
it
I was
back up
like,
again.
holy shit! I low key thought literally in my chat it's like Josh is gone. Then I'm like, yeah, I think he's still setting up his cam.
Wait, this entire
my
stream?
goodness. No, this entire stream.
Oh,
it's
no,
just
no,
like
for
after the
you
end.
took out the
Yeah,
the wheel.
wheel.
So I legit thought like, okay, so I'm just like, okay, I guess his cam. That's why I was like,
folks.
is it just me? And then why grid view? Okay, and then show non-video participants. Yep. Okay, perfect. We're back. Okay.
I'm
oh my
back,
goodness.
everybody.
Okay, perfect. And then yeah, if you need to leave soon, we can do outros here because
Yes,
I
yes,
do
yes.
need to get food anyway. I didn't get to.
It
eat
is late.
before
I
starting.
It
am.
is
I have been
late.
awake for many hours.
Oh yes, that too.
We're going crazy, chat. But, everybody, that is a wrap for this episode. Many more conversations to be had, but let us thank our amazing guest, Z Codlin. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. Oh my goodness.
Would you like to
guys so much.
introduce yourself and tell us where we can find you?
Okay. First, thank you guys so much for letting me be on your Proxy podcast. I have seen all of your content, and it's been a pleasure to speak with all of you guys. I started off like at 7 a.m. pretty sleepy, honestly. Legit, I was like a bit like yawning a bit. I was like, okay, but I'm really super excited to speak with you guys in this podcast. So I'm gonna let the hype and excitement, like, I'm not gonna drink coffee because I have to go toilet after coffee. So I don't go toilet. so I was like, okay, let's go. And then when the podcast started, like, I just feel I think I'm in like this adrenaline mode, like the excitement of like chatting with you guys, that I don't feel the eepiness anymore. I was low-key scared, that's why I wanted to sleep early so that I can be awake and fresh. But yeah, I didn't even realize how fast time passed speaking with you guys. Yeah. It's been a pleasure. Super smooth. Really, really fun talking to you guys. And you can find me at Zkodla, Zkodla, on YouTube. I'm also on Twitch, but I don't really stream there. And I'm also on Twitter. I also have Bilibili, but I'm not very... Bilibili is like something else. But yeah, those are my handles. Yay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
I need you to teach us the ways of Bilibili off stream because we gotta reach the international audience. We gotta go worldwide.
Feel free.
Podcast. So
it's actually not as daunting as it seems, honestly. That there is a test that you have to take. That's like a 60
question. That test was so crazy. Yeah, when I found that out when I was making my account, because I didn't know a lot of my content is being put on Bilibili, and like it's they're so sweet. The Bilibili side, like, I wish I could interact with them like more, but yeah, when I saw that,
I see your
I was
videos
like,
on Bilibili, by the way. Sometimes like, I see your videos beforehand I go on YouTube because I'm like, okay, I want to check like, my own videos, and then I see your video being recommended. I'm like, oh, Astrid has already done this. Now I just click on that. So I watch the Bilibili version. Then only I like go back to YouTube.
That's amazing. Yeah, and all the comments and all the Bilibili ones they're so sweet. I love them so much. And yeah, I was like, I need to make an account because I want to comment and I want to be like, thank you guys for like doing this. And when it was like, you have to do a test. And unfortunately, when the test was happening, I don't know if it was a bug on my end, but when I would answer the question, it wouldn't change the question box. Oh. So it would only change the answer. So I couldn't like translate the questions. So I had to do like the auto shitty Google Translate versions of the answers, and I had to guess. And it was like you had to get like a 70% out of 100 question like quiz. And so I did that. And then after you like answer like 35 or 40 correctly, then you can just like skip the rest of the test. And so I did that. So, yeah. Yeah, like once you get a passing score, you can just like call it, and you can just like submit it, and you can like call it there.
What kind of questions are these?
Is great.
Do I have to study?
I don't know. I didn't study. I just guessed.
I don't really remember what's the questions, honestly, but I remember it going like it just wants to see whether you are human. Yeah.
I'm human. I just can't read.
It's like just think captcha verifications, but on crack. Yeah, and it's like legit examination.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, just hit me up if you guys wanna go on Bilibili. I think your videos are also on there.
Oh really?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, legit. I'm not even joking. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to go look. No, I think I've been on
Zenless.
like once or twice before. I think I took a look, and then when some of my Star Rail stuff was popping up way back when, but it's been a long time. So, I know my reverse videos, my reverse 1999 videos. I remember going through some of the comments, and people were so sweet. But I need to get back on that.
I need to take a look. But honestly, it's not too difficult. Beyond the MCQ, it should be fine. Just hit me up. It's actually pretty easy. I'm super happy and would be glad to help you guys.
Yeah, definitely then.
Yes, my name is Azrael Vanity. You can find me on YouTube and Twitch. I stream Zenless and Zenless lore and soon variety for real. And yeah, I do have a Bilibili account. So if you do search for Azrael Vanity, it should come up. I'm going to try and figure out a way to actually like post stuff on there eventually. I don't know when or how I'll be able to do that, but yeah, you can check me out mostly on YouTube. I think is my biggest following there. And then thank you again for Kodla for coming on, because I have wanted to chat with you for a long time. I have watched your content for a long time, and your clips are so funny on Twitter.
Oh yeah, like, I saw some of them earlier.
You just like scream.
Earlier with the
clips are
Acheron band.
so funny. Yeah, it's so
Thank
good.
you.
I love it.
I'm trying to find your username on Bilibili,
On
but
Bilibili?
I'm just getting all your the translated Bilibili
videos?
CN
Here, let me see if
videos.
I
Yeah,
can.
but all good, all good. Yeah, I'm just like letting you know. I don't know. I think sometimes Bilibili is just a little bit odd, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching my videos.
Thank you for making them.
Mhm.
Age.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Age, Agekk on most platforms. And yeah, I also do gacha content, obviously. Play lots of Zenless, Wuthering Waves recently, Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999, reverse mention, of course. And yeah, sometimes I make singing covers too. I really enjoy those. Want to make more of those as well. And started branching out with some variety. So hopefully, we can do more collabs of other games in the future too, since they're so much fun. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I was gonna say thank you for having me, but I'm kind of helping. I'm kind of one of the hosts
We
too.
will never
So.
have you again.
You're on the crew.
But yeah, thank you for so much for coming, Kodla. It was so much fun to talk.
Thank you
And,
for having me.
All of you guys.
Yeah, to round us off, hey folks, it's your boy Josh, the host with the most. You guys can catch me on the all platforms, same name usually. Maybe I added one somewhere on Twitter, but hey, JShu everywhere. We do a lot of combat and variety Zenless Zone Zero content. I've been a little bit quiet this month, but next month I do have some bigger projects and some different variety what you might call it, series. There we go, series plans. So yeah, stay on the lookout.
Happy
Make sure-
partner anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Anniversary.
Sorry.
One more year around the
Happy
sun.
partnerversary. Sorry. I choked on my
It's all
saliva.
over.
I was so excited about your partnerversary, okay?
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
partnerversary.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then just as a little bit of shill for the Proxy Podcast, make sure you guys like us over on YouTube. If you guys are on Spotify, make sure you guys rate us 5 stars and please leave some comments on the videos. We need more comments. All right. Next time I got to see more comments so we can read them out on the podcast. All right, folks. Thank you guys so much. And we look to expand very, very soon. So just keep an eye out on more platforms. Other than that, thank you so much for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See you next time.
All right, gamers. And that
Amazing.
will wrap it up.
You're so professional.
I know.
Yeah.
I had to host last time. I was
Okay.
stuttering like there was no tomorrow. I kept forgetting what to say. I'm
sometimes
so
you just
sorry.
make it quick and easy.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Josh, for having to edit the disaster that was me attempting to host last
No,
time.
honestly, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. So I just
Are
need
you?
to-
How rough was the lore one? I know you literally sent a message about
so
it.
I've cut it up. I
Ooh.
like projectedly need around like 3-4 more hours to edit. Just because I gotta grab like a bunch of different clips and stuff for the
Yeah.
YouTube visual side, but it's not even that bad. And as I say,
Josh putting in
Yeah.
work.
I trust me. I know how long it
the
can take to
grind.
edit podcasts.
Exactly.
You think it wouldn't take that long? It's like maybe a
No,
couple of
yeah,
long
yeah,
podcasts,
yeah,
but, like whatever time the podcast is, double it.
Double it,
And that's
yeah.
how
Oh my
long
God.
it takes.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
long was
so-
ours? Like 3-ish?
Ours is 3 hours, so
seems-
then like I usually cut it down to like an hour and a half ish.
Oh.
The
Oh my
the
goodness.
Lord podcast will probably be around 2 hours. So this one might be around an hour and a half, to be honest. If
Can
I
you imagine lore podcast? Yeah.
Lord podcast,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it was really, really good. It was covered
I
so
can imagine
much.
the amount of like the density of the
Yeah.
My
the
brain was cooked
conversation.
after. Yeah,
You should have seen me though. You should have seen me. I was like,
Yeah,
I was doing
the
like
entire
different
time.
emotes. I was pulling out like, ooh, okay. And I was pulling out different
Yeah.
emotes just to stay engaged.
Our bad.
but it was a good
It is
conversation.
funny going back and looking at it because it's like it literally starts with the normal Zenless lore, and then you like skip forward, and it's me and Agekk talking about like light waves and how it affects ether, and like how the ether nuclear weapons into the old civilization, and
And then Josh and I are just sitting
ether
here like,
data can read
whoa.
human data.
Just like-
Yeah.
Naruto. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, thank
What's
you
up?
guys so much.
Mhm.
I really didn't even realize like how fast time passed. Been a super pleasure hanging out with you guys. But I do have to prepare myself. I have an appointment. in an
you
hour.
go.
No
You
worries,
go.
no
Yeah,
worries
you
at
go.
all.
Don't let us keep you. You go.
Please
Thank you
reach
so
out to
much.
me if you guys need anything. I'm super excited and happy, and I'll be fine with like joining in another podcast in the future if you guys want to. So yeah, thank you guys.
100%.
Perfect.
Bye bye.
Have a good rest of your day.
Podcast. More
Yeah.
events, more collabs.
Have a good
I'll see you
appointment.
next
Thank you
time.
guys.
Bye
Bye
bye.
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 And then
I'm
there
going
were three
to
of us.
also,
The Three
just gonna be
Stooges.
two here in a second. I also got to head out because I'm
Yeah, no
so
worries.
hungry.
I-
But
No,
again,
I mean, I
thank you
gotta
guys
eat
for-
dinner too. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
same,
chat,
same,
thank you guys
same.
for coming out. I appreciate it. I always love doing these. These are super fun,
Mhm.
and I know you guys enjoy it too. So thank you all for joining. And yeah, chat. Say goodbye to the merge chat because we're gonna leave here in a second. But
Say goodbye to your
hope you guys
friends.
have a good rest of your days. Age, have good sleepy bed bye
Yeah,
time.
actually, go hibernate.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
but
no,
I need to
hibernate.
edit down the Woowa story. I have to post it
Not
while it's hot.
later.
The grind doesn't end.
No, not the FOMO. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Alright,
bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.
Say bye to the chat, y'all. Oh,
Oh, wait.
Oh.
No, I'm good. Wait, hold
okay,
on.
bye bye. Wait, why do I have this open? Oh, right. But wait, guys, my cam's not on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll come back on the screen. I'll come back on the screen. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, we're coming back down. Wait. Let me return to you guys. Ah. Hello. Hello, y'all. We're back. The clown is gone. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm right here. I'm right here. I never left. You can't escape me. This is the fate that you guys have chosen for yourself by being in my stream. But yeah, that was so much fun. Oh my god, it was my first time talking to Kodla, and she's such a sweetheart. I love her to death. And also, yeah, that was really, really fun. That time flew by like it was nothing. I feel like I say this every single time, but this time it really felt like we just started and then it was already 3 hours past. So yeah, how was it? Did you guys have fun? The clown is back. Hurrah. Yeah. Also, guys, here are everyone's links. Thank you so much, Wiz, for typing them earlier. Also, also Griv as well. But yeah, those are everyone's links, everyone's channels. Please, please go send everyone lots of love. And yeah, go. I mean, you guys probably already watch the rest. Kodla, Az, and Josh. So, but yeah, please go send them lots of love if you haven't already. And yeah, that was amazing. Had a blast. And Yap was so good I didn't see the time. Literally, it was so interesting. I think, oh my god, Kodla, when she was talking about her experience in Singapore at the Hoyoverse HQ, that was super, super cool to hear. Because I feel like that's such a rare experience. And, you know, to hear it firsthand from someone who went through it and just how amazing it was really, really heartwarming. So that was super fun. And just overall, like talking about everything in general. Holy, it's already 11? Yes, guys, it's already 11 p.m. for me EST. I have literally been up since 7 a.m. And then before that, when did I end stream last night? I don't even remember. I think I ended stream at 11 p.m. Yeah, I think I ended stream. No, I ended stream at like 11:30 to 12, actually. I'm pretty sure. I think it was 11:30. So yeah, it's I have definitely been live for many hours the past 24 hours. So hope you guys had fun. Okay, I normally don't stream this much in one short time span, but I wanted to make up. I wanted to make up for me being sick earlier in the week. So I hope you guys had a blast. There's also so much stuff for us to do. So it was really, really enjoyable. Go sleep, Age. I need to edit the Trigger trailer react, and then I need to check Sensol's videos, and then I also need to edit the Wuwa story. So I'll sleep eventually, but I mean I'll probably end stream in a second so I can go and start that and then, you know, go to sleep earlier and sooner. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was really, really fun. I again did have a super lovely time. I hope you guys did as well. And yeah. I mean, is Josh is gonna end, I think, right? Josh literally ended. Josh is no longer live in the time that I went to check if he was live. Let me find someone super, super quick to go raid and say hi to. Ooh, Sweetly just started and went live. Let's go raid her. Let's go raid Sweetly. Okay, but yeah, she literally just started 3 minutes ago. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I had a lot of fun. I'm really exhausted though. So I will go off, do some edits, and then yeah, I'll get some rest this weekend, okay? I'll see you guys on probably Monday or Tuesday, in which we will play the Cantarella story. Really excited for that. So yeah, see you guys soon. I got lots of videos gonna get posted on the channel, so also if you guys want to go take a look at those, if you haven't already, then please, I would appreciate you guys giving it a watch. And yeah, apart from that, thank you so much again to you guys for coming, and go check out everyone on the podcast. Links are in the description. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm gonna go. But yeah, guys, it was super fun, and I will see you guys next week. Have a lovely rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care, and I will catch you guys next week. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye. Take care. See you guys in 2 days. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. Bye, Hamburger, Wiz, Grim, HH, Dean, Talon, Blocky. Let me see. I was gonna say Streamlabs, Dean, and everyone else who is still here. Take care. Catch you later. And see you on the flip side. Peace out. Bye. I'm ending it now. Oh, I forgot to stop what the heck? What the heck? I'm still streaming. Oh my god. That's awkward. Well, wait, listen. I literally pressed the unstream button. What the heck? Listen, it's fine. It's fine. Bye, guys. Take it. I was calling you. Listen, it's fine. Oh, sorry. I had to turn off the lights because my eyes are so tired. But yeah, anyways, take care, guys. I guess you guys will get a really random last bit. Bye-bye. I'm ending the stream.